it seemed. From the chaos, heroes rise, bound by fate. They synchronize. Nexus Rangers, defenders through the storm and shade. Nexus Rangers, stronger now through fire and pain. Legends forged in fractured light, power burning, shining bright. Side by side they face the fight. Together they bring back the night. Nexus Rangers, power drawn from times divine. Nexus Rangers, one for all unified. When danger strikes, they harmonize. Stand tall, power on. Synchronize. Nexus Rangers, synchronize.
Hello, hello, hello. It's time to play. Hey, we're in the wrong thing. Let me go to the actual oopsie.
It's not the podcast.
It's us. It's here. It's we. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. Never mind. The problem is apparently younger. Damn. And he's back. All right. So, for today's silliness, we're on episode 11. This is the episode before last. Where we left off, who knows? Who cares? Just kidding. We're in the middle of fighting Goldar. We had kicked his butt. Clay turned on us and got turned into mincemeat. And Goldar was in the middle of growing big for some reason. We don't really know why. We didn't catch what was going on there. He just suddenly started getting angry, and that's where we cut the session. Was there any major other things that we did last session that you guys feel like we need to talk about?
See, it was my episode, wasn't it?
It was, yes.
It was.
I gave Rhea a really cool cowboy hat.
Okay, valid.
And
What
Yeah,
else
we
did we
basic-
find out?
oh, lots of things. Younger had to go get his cowboy hat.
Yeehaw.
We learned that we had to basically execute Goldar, but in a gladiatorial way, so that if we failed, we get killed because Lord Zedd. What? I'm honestly, I'm breaking my brain. So, Rook, if you've got anything I'm missing here, or Beaker.
Commander Crawfish is in charge of the
Oh
military
yeah,
base.
Commander Crawfish is in charge of Earth's military, or at least the ones in Dogwood.
Yeah.
So
and
that
thinks
was a
we're
fun little
part of the
discovery.
team.
Oh
He
yes,
thinks we're
okay.
part of the
Starting,
team.
yeah, and it's starting to come back to me. Hey, Chaos is here. We're just doing a recap. So let's see. We investigated Vincent's penthouse and found out that there was an attempted resurrection of bringing him back the same way that same similar spell that how Dark Rye was created, but it went horribly wrong, killed all the minions who were attempting it, and now they have half a spell page and a file of Vincent's blood. Anything else from that little period? Oh yeah, we after we fled the explosion that killed the Death Ranger, we hid out in a junkyard for about a week because we didn't want to talk to Zedd. We let him think we were dead for a while, much to the chagrin of Blue Ranger's girlfriend.
Yar, anything else?
Anyone else can chime in here because I'm struggling to remember.
That's pretty
Going
much
to
like
the military base at some point.
Yes, Commander
Yep,
Crawfish.
covered that.
Crawfish.
Oh.
And his
We're
crawfishness.
we're fighting Goldar because he's growing.
Yep.
Are we
Also,
about to get? Oh,
major plot point that was kind of skipped over at the base was they have a device for collecting all of your guys' Neo Stones, or whatever we decided to call
Zeo
them.
crystals.
I swear, Rook. You gotta swear.
No,
You're doing
no,
it
these were
purpose
the
now.
Neo Stones, not the Zeo crystals.
Mhm. There's a
You do this on
difference.
purpose. I know it.
We also learned that they have some of the invading aliens conscripted over at the military base. The blue skin dudes. I've spaced their name at the moment. Chaos, if you care to correct me.
Rossi.
Thank you.
The
Blue Man
Tarasi.
Group.
Blue Man crew. Okay, well, let me pull up the map and put it on the board and all that fun stuff, and we'll get into it. Party hardy and all that, you know.
I apologize, everyone. By the way, I currently have a cold, so if I sound stuffy,
I had
yeah.
a cold last week, so I sympathize.
I'm coming down from one too. I get it.
Man, y'all are sick. What's wrong with you?
The Rangers' greatest foe, a cold virus.
Right.
War of the Worlds.
Alright, I'm putting on my morpher as it is one of the last few times we get to wear these.
Hey, I
Huzzah!
was further down on the map. I was away from the chaos.
Uh,
away from all that.
Yeah, I
mess.
was gonna say they were just on. I just threw them on the board. They're not in the right spots whatsoever. Anyway, Goldar is gonna be here. I know I was right about here because Clay is a sploot right around here. Purple, you're like way the hell over here.
Hell yeah.
That look good for you. Blue,
Yeah, perfect.
white, and gold. I'm gonna put you guys right next to Goldar if I remember correctly. That look about right position wise. Again, this is Goldar.
I think
Me.
so.
I was never more than a few feet from Rhea the entire fight, so
Perfect. Okay, we're gonna pretend this is where it was at, and if someone watches the video later and they yell at us, we'll call it staging, and go from there. But as Lord Zedd looks down upon you Rangers with a tad bit of glee in his eyes, Goldar is bulking up. Not like make my monster grow bulking up, but like literally getting thick boy heavy arms, like some kind of restrictor has been released. And that lasts for, 10, 12 seconds. And then you get the make my monster grow moment. Except for there's no Rita, there's no magic, there's no nothing. You see the true and ferocious Goldar as he is meant to be. This is a warrior who's been around for eons, preparing to destroy anything in front of him. There you go. Big bad evil guy. He wields not one flaming sword, but two. Though his second flaming sword is the Quantum Ranger sword, sized up to the size of a large tank. It looks a tad bit intimidating. Again, unlike our classic Goldar that is like armored well out and has all of his golden bits and pieces, his armor is almost cracking at the size of his muscles.
whoa.
His teeth are larger than usual. His dog-like features are even more pronounced. His canines are larger. His eyes glow bright red. His wings themselves have been bleached gold. You hear Zedd in the booth say, "Ah! I haven't seen him take that form in about 1,000 years, Rangers. Good luck."
Screw you too, boss.
So, at this point, this creature is considerably larger than you guys. What would you like to do? You guys will. We have an initiative count. That is in the group chat. We can continue that because this is technically still the same battle.
All in favor of
Okay.
cashing in a story point each to call in our Zords?
Yes,
Good for you, I don't need to.
second that. Wait, wouldn't Zeph already be there? Or no?
Yeah, but I think it would take the same amount of time for Zeph to grow to full Zord size.
Yeah.
True.
So for this transformation, he does have the perk that goes quicker, if I remember correctly, right? That's one of the ones you picked for him. But it still does.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry. It still takes her a bit of time to get to her full Zord size. Yeah, she got to go from fleshy creature bits to armored dragon bits to full powered, goofy up stage. But that's neither here nor there. You guys want to call in the fast upgrade, cool bits, yada yada yada. Also, how many extra story points do they have? Because it is semi-important for my Zord's upgrades.
I provide 2 just by being myself.
Okay. Younger, I saw fingers on the screen, but I didn't actually see what you said.
I give 1. I provide 1.
Just regular one.
per
Okay.
turn.
Okay. So the only one that has the extra story point upgrade is our handy dandy gold ranger.
I just said that.
You also give an
I have that
extra
same
one.
feature.
Okay, that's what I thought. I thought there was at least 2 of you. Okay, so we have, if you guys all spend a story point to get your Zords here immediately, we have 2 points left over, which is important for me because I care. So,
Can it come already formed into the Megazord just to save some time?
would you guys like to do that? What combination would you guys like to rock out? Or you burn all your story
Or would
points
we-
and we just throw all 7 of them together and, or sorry, 6 of them together and see what we get. Because you guys haven't formed the Megazord
That kinda sounds cool.
since the last season.
Let's do it.
I was gonna say 'cause we haven't even had a reason to call our swords.
Yeah, we haven't even had the discussion on what they combine into.
Well, let's talk about it. So, I'm going to burn the 2 extra story points because, again, my Zord is a War Zord now, which means for every Zord it combines with, it needs to burn a story point to do so. So, technically we will be at -2, but for rule of cool to make it actually work out, we'll call it good.
Because it's a carrier
I mean,
Zord
I could
now,
always.
isn't it?
It is not a carrier Zord yet. It is actually just a War Zord. It's just so big and bulky that it has extra things, which I
Alright,
feel
I
is
can
silly.
always use my handy dandy stone to give us all the story points back.
That would, I mean, if you do use that, I will take 2 points away to make the ruling count. But just assume you
mean,
have a
that's
-2
fine.
currently.
That's fine.
Okay.
So we'd go up to 5.
Okay.
Well, the Gold Zord, currently the Duke, has a warrior mode that can make it assume up to towering form, but could also just assume a limb form like it did when it was a yellow Zord.
Okay.
And its megaform trait is, I just had this up, is core ability speed.
Nice. Yeah.
Um,
Mine is defense. What's the face there, Quantum Rex?
Because if I go into warrior mode, I get a double upshift on all my skill tests and additional damage.
Maybe Rex should just hang out on his own.
Yeah, because that's 4. If I land a hit, that's 4 points of damage, regardless of anything I throw at him.
So we get layered systems.
Well, since the Gold Zord can form a warrior mode, should I form the body of the Megazord while everyone attaches to me then?
You know what? We're gonna make this real easy, and Scorpion Titanozord is gonna be its own thing as well,
I'll
just
mute.
because all my stuff is ridiculous, and I get 3 attacks in this form.
Sword fight,
Hold
let's
on,
go.
'cause, Zeph gives quite a bit of crap if you have them on. So
All right,
first
so...
off,
All right, go ahead.
So first off, it's the layered systems. That's just affecting Zeph. Zeph gets 3 more health to itself as part of a mega form, but also with auxiliary mega form, there's an additional +1 armor to toughness, +1 to evasion, and +1 to 1 attack.
Nice.
Some reason I have enhanced melee attack and core bot. Oh, because it came with the 2. Because it comes with the 2 additional. So also enhanced melee attack and core body. So Zeph is part of the core body as well.
Okay,
so
so I'm just
actually,
thinking,
Zeph's health would be 21 as part of the mega form.
so I'm sitting here thinking about it aesthetically. So I'm thinking, again, because I'm the one in this cluster that can form a warrior mode. So Duke in warrior mode, Zeph, and unless you want the Phantom Zord to be separate as well.
We'll get into that. Let's
Okay, so
discuss
just leave
this first. Yeah.
leave the Phantom Zord out. Leave the Phantom Zord out for now. Got it. So Zeph attaches. I think the Narwhal should turn into like a gauntlet and or shield and a spear. Is
Arms.
how I'm picturing. Arms, yeah, it becomes the arms. The arm
Okay.
attachments. I see Zeph attaching kind of like do you remember the Ninja Megazord where it had the Falcon attached to the back?
That is exactly what I was thinking too.
So Zeph attached to the back. We get the Narwhal on there. And I think that only leaves the Quantum ship left unaccounted for as far as the Megazord joined up.
Yeah, so Phantom Ship, if you want that, I do have Tenacious Bond, so add 1 additional health to all the Zords.
It's a shield.
I'd also be cool if you want to just stay as a ship and just do strafing runs on Goldar.
I think I'll be better off staying as the ship
All right.
in this case.
So we'll just be the 3-Zord Megazord.
All right, so we got.
Yeah, I mean that happens all the time. You know,
We
I
are
know, I know charge.
we
and
are the
such.
Power Dragoon. We've got a spear, we've got dragon wings, and a warrior mode body. We are the Power Dragoon.
All right.
One more thing, Zeph also has the Zord Mega Weapon System. I don't know if anyone else has that in there, but Zeph has that.
I have not invested much into Megaform stuff, so it's just core ability speed for me.
All right. You get to be an Imperial shuttle there.
I love it.
Though I think you're too big for that, but that's okay. It's fine. That's fine. Oh wait, no, even better. I found a small dragon for you.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
You are a small dragon. We have big dragon and other dragon. Dragon. What's up, baby? Okay. So we have
a 3-Zord.
3-Zord combo, the Q-Rex, the Warzord Titan Scorpionus Star silliness that is my Megazord, and our Flying Raven of Doom. Goldar over here like this some bullshit.
Some bullshit.
These goddamn ranges. Well, you know what? You'll find out.
You can't do that.
I can, and I will. It'll be great. Anyway, new initiatives because you guys are now in Zord form.
No. So what was the point of keeping the initiative from last time?
You guys were people. You could have stayed in people form and fought them as was, but now you're all Zords and comboed together. So I need to know who's going when.
Fine.
What is my Zord's initiative? A
so.
whole whopping D2 for the Scorpionus. 13 for your boy.
17.
And then Megazord combo peeps. It is whoever of you scores the highest. I will be cool DM and we'll do it that way.
Alright.
I got an 18.
Ooh, nice.
Zords count as driving, right?
Yes.
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 I was gonna say this is your thing. I don't know why you haven't been fighting for more Zord fights this entire show.
Because we've had so many personal battles that didn't involve the giant robots.
Okay.
Not enough kaijus. I'm
Just
sorry.
saying.
I'll fix that next time.
Initiative is speed skill, right? Alrighty. I need to scroll back to my actual character sheet because that's where my initiative skill is. There we go. All right, not fantastic. 8.
All right. Younger?
I got 20 total.
Okay, I think that makes you just barely the highest. So
Holy cow.
no surprise to anyone, but the 3-4 Megazord goes first. Sorry. Phantom, what did you roll? I didn't hear yours.
6.
6. Okay, so you are supreme support. Got it. Goldar, he needs a roll, sorry. Though I'm pretty sure his initiative isn't super terrible, even in this other form. Yeah, it's pretty trash. Oh no!
Trash tier minion. 0 stars.
Okay, he's slightly faster than our handy dandy Phantom Ranger at 7. 6 and a 1. If anyone cares.
Mm.
So, Megazord, it's your turn first. What are you guys doing? How are you doing your stuff? What's the plan here? You guys get one solid turn together. So, what are you guys doing?
All right. I'm just got the Megaform stuff up here. Hold on. All right. Megaform, core body.
Okay, so I just want to point out, yes, Zeth does have the Zord Mega Weapon System. If anyone needs that one, that was core book page 139.
Yep, it gives you
FYI, so that's
the weapon does 5 damage for 1 plus D4 turns, I think, or 1 or 2 plus D2.
1d2 plus 1.
Okay.
1d2 plus 1 attacks.
Right. Yes.
Hit or miss. So it just kind of stays there until you
use it
attack
up
with it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So just remember you have that as an option as well.
All right. So, sorry, I was just bringing this up just so we have it handy of like what we know our stats are. And it's basically using for the most part, like the best of all of our Zords put together, which is always nice. But all right. Yeah, my vote is smack Goldar really, really hard.
Our melee attacks have double melee reach.
Yep. Thank you, Narwhal.
Fantastic. And then the dragon makes us hit really, really hard. So all
Yeah.
in favor of hitting Goldar really, really hard.
Are you gonna activate the weapon?
Yeah. You just have the enhanced melee attack from Zeph. Otherwise, also Zeph's core body and layered systems put him at 21 health, but that's put her at 21 health, but still.
Yay.
Yeah.
Because dragons are awesome. All right, so what do I need to roll for the?
Badass. What are you talking about?
Well, it's the three of us here. The three of us here. Who actually wants to make the attack roll?
So
for
you
the
guys,
Megazord? Who would
you
like
guys
to
all
do
make
the
it,
honors?
and
That's
since
a
there's
group roll.
yeah, it's you have to have the majority of you passing.
Okay.
Okay.
It's been a hot minute, so I'm
No,
remembering.
you're
all this
you're
stuff.
good. You're good. But if you're gonna activate the weapon, the high powered weapon from our handy dandy dragon, you need to roll the 1d2 plus 1 to see how many turns it lasts, or attacks, I should say, how many attacks it lasts.
Find out how many attacks you get off of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
So you said you said
you also need to
1d2.
pick 5 personal power between the 3 of you. 1d2
Well,
plus 1. Also, you need to
1d2
pay
plus
5
1.
personal power between the 3 of you.
I got power to burn, so I don't mind giving up the majority of it. So I rolled a total of 3. So yay.
Okay.
So how do you want to spend your personal power? Also, you're going to need to spend that.
I've got 14 power to burn.
Rhea, you have 11. You have 10 left.
I haven't really used any of mine yet. No, that's not true. That's not true. Hold on, because I remember did I summon the Lance of Light?
You did.
I'm trying to remember if I did.
You did.
Okay, so
You
I'll
did,
go ahead
yes.
and deduct that down. So I technically have 2 less. So 12 out of 14. Still quite a bit to throw at this. So I'm more than happy to give 2 or more.
Yeah, just got to figure out how you're splitting it. Like, that's all it is.
What about you, Nate?
Younger,
How many
you wanna
power?
pay anything since you're part of it?
I can give up 2 or more.
All right, I'll give up 2. Blue Ranger gives up 2. That means Ray only has to give up 1.
Okay, so
I give my one.
okay, there it is. Also,
Right.
roll your 1d4 because you spent personal power.
Hold on. I gotta roll a d4. Okay.
We are the
That is
Nexus
not mine.
Dragoon Megazord.
Okay. Yeah, I got a 3.
Yeah. So. Okay. All right, so you got that big big honking weapon now.
And it's charged up. Did that take our action as a collective Zord to do to charge that up?
No.
Is that a
No,
standard?
no. You just have to pay the power points for it.
Alrighty. So we all make effective melee attack rolls together using our Zord stats, yes?
Yes. Using your own individual Zord stats, which is driving. Slap away.
But my Zord has a D6 in brawn.
It's still driving.
Which is the same as my driving skill. But if we're relying on my driving skill, that's a speed skill, and because I still have my version of ninja form up, that's at an edge. So
Fantastic. That sounds good to me. Do it. Your DM is on your team on this one. Do it.
But you, can
Ooh.
you need to roll your driving as well. You can use
So-
Zed's driving as well.
18.
18 is a
18
good
for my
roll. Does it hit?
Total of 20.
Oh, my
Let's
man.
go. All right.
The two heavy drivers in this Megazord are like, yeah, let's go.
I just rolled mine and I got a 22.
Loving it. All right. However, you said that deals 5 damage, right? Or
If you
If
hit
you're
that,
using that thing, yeah. Otherwise, choose whatever other attack.
We're using the big shiny weapon we just charged up.
all right. You charge up
Definitely.
your
shiny.
big
You also have to
shine.
choose what damage you're doing, yeah.
Oh yeah. Usually it's fire, but you can flare it to any kind of element you want.
Anyone have a preference?
Energy might be good here because energy has energy has something specific about it, right? With Goldar being grown now.
I don't know.
I think you're right. I think energy does have a buff against
Big things.
Let's do
grown
energy
entities.
then.
That's crazy.
Plus, I like the
Oh,
idea
you're
of this.
big. So
I
you
like this
can't be
idea
near
of-
the sun.
I like this idea of this massive dragoon lance we've just charged up, radiating, grid energy.
Would you like the good news or the bad news?
What's
He's
the bad
immune to
news?
whatever.
No. He's not immune whatsoever. I'm not even gonna pull that bullshit on you. That would be
He's not Commander
mean.
Crawfish
Right? Yeah.
or
Right.
Mighty Minotaur.
So I think Chaos, what you're looking for is on 107.
Yeah, there it is. Yep.
Yeah. You gain
So, yeah.
energy weapons gain an upshift against all threats in their grown.
So yeah, everyone could roll at an up one if they so choose.
Up if I choose? Yes. The fuck? Rolled the highest dice was a 4. Like on that. Oh, 10? Absolutely. Critical.
Critical good. Critical good.
Place whatever before you roll.
That's a 16 plus 10. 26 with a crit.
Which roll? Yes, because you weren't supposed to roll the d4. You need to roll the d6. That's why. You rolled the 22 but the 4.
Yeah.
D6. That's why.
Brain, not brainy.
I'm listening. What y'all got?
Okay, so yeah, Rhea's new roll is a 20 with the d6.
Okay. 20, 20, critical boy. What was your total?
My total was 26 crit.
Okay. And golden driver.
I believe I got a total of 20, right?
Okay.
No. Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Even
So
better.
Sorry,
So
that was a little bit ago.
as you guys charge up this swing of doom, it fires at full power. It hits him dead center of the chest. And he looks at you and smiles.
Wait, like it did damage, didn't it?
No, he tanked it.
He has a
Oh, boy.
power that makes it so the first hit that hits him automatically is negated.
You didn't
Yes,
even
man.
get through his armor.
I hit 20. Yeah.
Well, that was disappointing.
I guess Goldar gonna kill us.
Goldar's gonna whip y'all's ass. I'm sorry. Next.
It's me.
Hello, Quantum. You might have a chance with this. Your ability to negate armor.
Can I even use that?
Your Quantum. All your Quantum powers work with your Q-Rex. So I would assume.
Oh, you just made my day, Cupcake. You just made my day. Because I'm in my warrior mode. I already get the double upshift. Specialized. And since I'm using my roaring beam, which is an energy-based attack, targeting,
Okay.
gives me another upshift to a D12.
Solid. You want to aim?
So, yes.
Do you want to move?
No.
Okay. I think you're within range still.
I mean, it's 150,
Oh yeah.
120 max, 120 max.
You guys are all well within range. Though I do have to move
Yeah.
our big boys a
Yeah,
little bit closer. There you go. Now you're in range.
Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna allow me to use the. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you still have your resources for it. So once you're out, you're out.
All right. I wasn't even planning on that, but
But wait,
Gotta
what
make sure I
specific
read
size
it.
is Goldar 2?
towering.
Towering.
Don't forget any upshifts you get from that too.
I'm towering as a warrior mode.
Oh,
I'm Titanic,
So
so
it's-
he actually gets a better chance to hit me.
Okay. No. At close range, ignore all dice shift penalties for a single attack as a solo shot. So not gonna worry about that then. So I'm at a D12, right? Specialized.
Okay.
Cross your fingers, everybody.
Mm-mm.
There's an 18 on the D20.
That's a good roll.
It is a good roll. That's not a good roll. That's not a good roll either.
Good thing you're specialized. One of them gonna be good, I hope.
One of them's got a hit, right? Ooh, okay. That's it. Okay. Let's see which one gives me the most. 18. A 22 with a crit on the D4.
A 22 with a crit on the D4.
From a ranged attack with energy damage.
Okay, range attack, energy damage. Does it have any kind of armor negation?
No. Yeah.
Then you hit him with a ferocious roar from a distance. It hits. It bounces off.
Fuck. Tried.
There's an explosion as a building behind him explodes from the force of your attack.
Oh no.
You hear
Okay.
Zedd. You hear Zedd in the background. Careful, Rangers. There's still civilians living here.
Fuck off. Right.
Next.
1, 2. That's you, baby.
Yay! Okay, big giant scorpion boy says, "I gotta get a little closer. I'm gonna move our flying drone out the way. You're still technically here, but I gotta move within eye laser range. Because that's my only real anti-armor attack. Which means I can still hit, maybe if I roll well enough. But I gotta roll good. I really shouldn't be using these dice. I'm not. I'm gonna switch to bullet dice because these little goblin dice have betrayed me too often. I do not trust them anymore. Come here, bullets. I don't know why I haven't been using this as my character anyway, but you know, whatever. aesthetics be damned. Here, and I will roll on screen for you guys so you guys can see the bullshit as I roll. And then I'm going to aim in my Zord because I need it. My eye lasers are energy, so they get the upshift against magic. And they're armor piercing, so if that helps, hopefully. So, aiming. Where are we at here? Where's my D10? I know you're here. Whatever, we'll use this one. All right. Hey, dumb question. Does my Sharpshooter's Grace apply in my Zord?
Most
Power
generally
weapon
speaking,
features don't give you boosts.
this is not a power weapon
you were right.
feature.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just a general feature.
Yeah, but I think it specifically says power weapon. Let me look and make sure. Because if it doesn't specifically
No,
say
not
power weapon,
Sharpshooter's Grace. Sharpshooter's Grace is just a general feature. So
You
I'll check
do
it
still
out.
get the single upshift that I give you for targeting skill, though.
okay, did not account for that, so that makes us a D12 now. Before anything else happens, but there it is. Okay.
all it says is you don't suffer snag when attacking with ranged weapons outside normal reach. So
You also get the upshift 2 within 30 feet.
within 30 feet, yeah, but that's probably going to be that's probably going to be all GM ruling in this case.
I mean, I'll get close to him with the lasers. I don't care. If it gets me an upshift 2, I'm fucking taking it. That's an auto hit. Like, yeah. I'm gonna do all the stuff and things and just take the auto hit and not even roll. That's what I'm doing. 4 points of anti-armor damage. Not that it does anything because I didn't roll a crit. But it hits him. And then I can literally do all that again one more time for my second attack. So, aiming, pushing forward, I'm within range. 8 points of damage. Eye lasers. He now sees me and is very angry. That's my turn. That's all I can do.
You got him. You hit him.
Yeah, auto hits, baby. Thank you, Younger, for the auto update. I need that.
I'm
Now
useful
it's
for
Goldar's
something.
turn.
I'm
Bro.
useful for emotional support. When I'm dead, you guys will be like, "Oh man, he gave us so many bonuses."
Trust me, we actually do appreciate all the bonuses you're giving us.
Right? Not even joking, yeah. All right, that's all I can do. Next, I believe is our enemy, and then our. All right, Goldar. Oh god. All right. I apologize for what I'm about to do to
Bozos up
myself.
front.
Well, I am A, the closest enemy, and B, the only one that actually hit him. So, he sees me, I see him. I might pee my pants just a little bit. Oh, by the way, I did hit him, and it was auto hits, but they did not hit him as hard as I should have, quote unquote. Just as a note. So, the man is going to use his swords. The sword is the easiest thing to do. It's got double reach. And he gets 2 attacks with his 2 different swords. So with his first golden flaming sword, I'm gonna use the shitty dice for him. D6, where did it go? Where did it go, George? Where did it go? I got a 7 on it. That can't be a D6.
Out of curiosity, there wouldn't be anything stopping me from having the Zord summon the Lance of Light, would there?
You've already summoned it once? Question mark. Is there a limit to
Did I
it?
ever unsummon it? Am I still holding it in the cockpit?
I feel like you need both hands to drive. So
That's a lie.
A minimum of 13 to hit me on the first swing. That should not hit me, even with his choppy, sloppy, hurts a lotty. There's my defense.
Take the wheel, hops out on top of the Megazord, resummons Lance of Light, and starts doing auto hit damage.
100%.
He
Oh,
tried.
100% a thing you can do. Just as a note, I will allow that. Okay, here.
But I'd have to get way too close to Goldar for that to work. So,
but it'd be
It's fine.
funny. Okay, where was I here? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how much defense I have. That's just my Zord's toughness, right?
unless you're dodging.
Okay, then my 18 says, "Ha you fool!" He misses. Second attack. This one ignores my armor bonuses, which is literally nothing on this. So, yay me? Question mark. It's all armor. You notice his other sword goes from flame to electric this round as he takes this swing. Well, that's a 1 and a 4, y'all. So
Is that a 1 on the D20 by any chance?
it is a 1 on the D20.
That is a fumble, everybody.
And he missed the attack. So yeah, he fumbles the strike there. Whew, excuse me, sorry. What's
he gonna suffer for that?
That is a great question.
He dies on his sword.
Immediately does. No.
He
So
changes himself.
as he takes the swing, he swings too softly for our handy dandy Titanosaurus scorpion, and my pinchy claws of doom are able to grapple his weapon. So
Okay.
I will lose my ability to melee attack with those, but I still have my stinger, so it's fine.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Indeed.
That's all he can do. He failed, so no movement, nothing else. Though he will
Fail.
move. He will move right next to me because melee attacks. Not quite, but close enough. Scout of Doom, Raven of Death, Phantom of Cunning.
Is that me behind the?
It is. This
in
is
the back there?
you're
That's me?
you're the little dark dragon here. I don't have any Raven
Okay.
statuettes currently, so.
Okay. Yeah. So we're literally just gonna, fly up, kind of fly overhead. We're flying, and then we're gonna launch some pew pews.
You want to be over here just for funsies? How far away do you want to be from him for pew pewing?
Honestly, right there. We're just kind of like I said, we're just kind of doing a drive by. We're literally doing a drive by here.
Okay. And you have anti armor stuff too, right?
Yeah. Yes. Question mark.
Do you have anti tank or anti armor?
So yeah, I took the anti-armor Zord feature, which gives me anti-armor Zord feature, which gives me, let me look that up one more time. So it gives me anti-tank and wrecker.
Mm-hmm.
So the wrecker might come in handy. Also the fact that these are lasers. So that's an additional potential critical effect of everyone gets an up 1 to attack him, potentially. But as far as armor, as far as my attack against his armor, unless he's plated armor, no.
Okay. It is deflective, unfortunately, which is why mine works and yours doesn't, which is annoying, but whatever.
Huh?
Nothing.
All right. So, pews. No crits, but 28.
Okay. With nothing to reduce his armor, your shots kind of pink off him.
Tink, tink, tink. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Side note:
and
did you
then,
aim before you shot?
as I drive by, yeah, I fly back. I fly back. I'm pretty much doing donuts here.
Got it. Donuts. You're back behind your friends, safe and secure.
Whee! And yeah, at that point, that's all I can really do.
All right. Top of the order. It's the actual Megazord.
It's our three-way Megazord. Yeah.
All right, so obviously our melee attacks are bouncing off of him. What are our ranged attack or area attack options?
Uh,
A single area attack option.
Which does?
I have the blast attack.
Which does?
Just makes it so that I have your ranged attack is now an area of effect weapon with a 20 by 20 area.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's
Uh,
the
That
damage?
would force to evasion. Yeah.
Yep. Also, our dragon has flamethrower mode.
Yes, 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 yes.
Also an AoE attack, but it's
I'm just
guaranteed
trying
fire.
to assess
Burn!
which of the.
Burn it! Burn it with fire!
I am trying to assess like which is the most damaging option because I have the Duke's Midas Blaster, which is an energy blast that deals 2 points of damage, ranged, and a 20 by 20 area. That matters more to shooting at smaller things. But anyway,
But AoE is
Zeph on her
AoE.
own Zeph on her own does not have any AoE abilities. But her wing blast is an energy attack that does 3 damage.
okay, the Midas Blaster only does 2. What about the Narwhal's Blast?
2, but I have upshift.
Okay, so do you want a more accurate 2, or do we
And
want
if
the
the
dragon?
narwhal's blast targets evasion, you damage.
You froze up there for a second on my end. Can you say again, Chaos?
The
I was
narwhal's
just
attack.
saying that the Goldar's evasion is probably a lot worse than his armor. So that's probably so. Narwhal's attack might do less, but you have a higher chance of doing damage.
All right, we are going for the Narwhal's Energy Blast.
All right, narwhal energy
Okay.
blast. All you
Let's
roll.
roll our driving. Roll those driving checks.
And because you're doing the narwhal blast, don't forget you all have an upshift. And it's an energy blast, so it should be another. Right, it is energy, not element.
Yes, it's energy.
Okay,
I have a
so-
question.
So 2 upshifts, and don't
So
forget to
I'm
aim.
using driving to shoot, but I get an upshift from my ability with a ranged attack, right?
21 to 7.
Yes, again, Zords
And then
of
I
Monkey,
get
it'll
a-
be all right.
Now I get
Aiming.
another upshift because of the fact that it's energy.
Yes,
And then aiming would bring it another upshift.
yes.
Okay,
I
so
just
I'm
rolled
all
a
the way up to a
27.
D12.
Okay. Again,
Just a second.
for your guys' group check, it is important that more than one of you pass. And if
21.
someone criticals, it counts as 2 passes. So 21, got
I
it.
crit the D20.
No, it's not a crit.
Oh, no?
No, D20 does not count. in,
Oh, okay. Damn.
It feels
wow,
good
I
though.
rolled shit. I got a total of 15.
Oof, rough.
So
With all-
I got a 21. We have a 15.
Got 27.
Okay.
Okay, 27.
So
Let's
what's the
go. I'm pretty sure that hits his evasion. Even though you had a failure, that's okay. You only need 2 of
The
you to
narwhal-
succeed.
Since the narwhal is our spear, are we firing this energy blast through the spear?
Yes.
Yeah. You're just not doing the super powered energy blast that does 5 damage this time.
Well, that had to be a melee attack, and that didn't go so well.
Right. Okay, so sorry, evasion for him. What was your numbers one more time?
21, 27,
20.
and 15.
Yeah.
Hey, guess who barely hit his evasion with 2 attacks?
Ooh.
You guys. All right, damage.
2.
All right. As you hit him, your attack doesn't seem to do as much damage, but you definitely hit him.
You know what? I tried.
No, you did good.
That's all you gotta do.
That's an improvement. Next, I believe that's our quantum.
It's me.
Hi, it's me.
So
It's me.
yeah, I'm the problem. So you were gonna let me use my quantum cut? Is that my understanding? If I wanted to do a melee strike?
If you have the resources to use it, yes.
Okay.
I mean,
Can I?
if you don't have the ability to just Sparta kick him into like a time hole or something.
I mean,
That would just delay the fight till later.
yeah, don't want to do that. Because you come out grown still and pissed even more.
That sounds like a tomorrow Bobby problem.
Yeah. 40, technically 40 feet of movement. I mean, do I have enough to get up to it?
Let's see. You have 8 squares, so 1, 2, 3. That's 8 right there.
You could free action shift to get a little closer.
Yeah. Yeah.
How close do you need to get for this attack?
I mean, it's reach. So.
Oh, okay. So you gotta touch him. And just so you guys know, I know
Yeah.
he's on a little platform here, but he is full size. So basically, where his paper touches is in his range.
Okay.
So free shift. How many free actions do you have? You have 4. If you have 4, you can get in range.
Yeah, it's 2 minus 8, so 6.
Okay, then if you use 4 of your 6 free actions, you can get to him.
Okay, I will do that.
Okay, the Quantum Rex, its way over to him.
Yeah, he's like in his little bipedal mode, in a little shift. And I'm gonna just wail at him with the quantum cut, and that's gonna actually ignore his defenses.
Okay, so cool. Just as a note for you for his defenses, you'll get basically a +6 to your damage, or he gets a -6 to his defense.
Wait. Say those words again.
You
So
either
6
get
he's got 6 armor basically.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you either
Yeah,
cut it by 6 or you get a +6, however you want to think about it.
well, you said damage. I was like, what?
Oh no, sorry. 2 hit, not for damage.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Damage? Really? Cool.
That's why I wanted to say those words again.
My apologies.
No, we could have had a good thing going.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't have the
All right,
defense
so-
cut down. Sure, it's +6 damage if you
Yeah.
could hit him.
All right. And I can't really aim, right?
With why not?
Not with not with. Yeah.
Aiming is aiming. You were driving a car. Aim.
I'm not trying. I am the dinosaur.
Okay. You ever aim your punches?
Sometimes. Most
Okay.
of the time.
Well, then you can aim a sword.
Hey.
Actually,
I'm-
that's a Zord feature that you can get.
I mean, it
Aim
is
your punches?
actually like synced up. He is synced up with me like both,
Yeah,
like for ranged and for melee. So
exactly. So what you can do, he can do.
okay. So yeah, then that still puts me at a D12 then. No, no. Yeah. Shit.
D12 good.
Can I aim twice?
Not on the same attack.
Damn. Then yeah, because it's not energy based, so I can only get 8. I missed the 2d8s last time, so I was trying to get.
Side question from Phantom. Phantom, when you shot at him, even if you didn't hit him, do you give up ships for targeting for your lasers? Or did you get rid of that feature?
No, I factored all that in. I'm just pretty much standard. I'm rolling 2d8s.
No, but I mean, do
So-
you give it to other people when you shoot at them?
Only if I crit.
Okay, gotcha.
Only if I crit, because that's only because my attacks are lasers. It has like the lock-on ability or whatever.
Gotcha.
So it's an alternate effect of lasers.
All right.
Okay, that is a 29 with a crit on the D10.
29 with a crit on a D10. That sounds like a hit crit to me.
That would be 6 points of damage then.
Solid 6 points of slashing damage. The Quantum Ranger comes in, gives him the old ha-cha, ha-cha. Now, just like every other attack, that didn't feel as strong as it should have, but it was a solid schwack for sure.
But now, since I had a critical success, everyone now gets an upshift
Hey,
until my turn. my
that
next
sounds
turn.
like auto crit for your boy over here.
So,
What's the upshift from a D12?
2d8.
2d8s.
Yep.
And what's the upshift from 2d8? Because
3d6.
I forgot.
2d6, no, 3d6, yeah.
Yeah. 3d6
Boy.
and then auto success.
I forgot I took a perk at level 18 that gives me an upshift when driving Zords, so I should have been rolling higher.
So there you go. And can I use my remaining free actions to kind of like back off a little bit?
Technically. You'll still be in his range, though, because he has double reach. And all
Oh, well,
kinds
he's
of...
grappled anyway. His sword's all grappled up as it is.
One of his swords. The scary
Yeah,
one.
well, you know what? He should get a snag on the other strike.
I mean, if he attacks anyone else but me. Next. Hey, it's me.
Yeah, it is you.
It is me.
You're
Hey,
the problem.
it's I am the problem because I have him grappled. And do you guys know what that means?
He is next to us.
No, he's constricted automatically, which means he takes an auto 3 points of damage this round.
Wait.
That's one of my additional attacks.
That's nice.
It is nice. I don't
It's
ever get to
nice.
use it though. So as long as I have him grappled, he's gonna take this. And then I'm next to him, so he's just gonna take my 2 melee attacks with the whole tail strike, because F him. He's within 10 feet. So stabby, have a bad day, sir. So upshift from Blue Ranger.
He might like that, considering his girlfriend does that all to him all the
Right?
time, right?
Exactly. All right, so doing the math on this one, so I'm not cheating over here. So starting at D6, going to D8 from upshift from Blue Ranger, aiming for D10. Oh wait, it's not a range attack, so I don't get the double upshift from the laser eyes. Dang it. I guess
Oh my god.
there's no reason not to use the laser eyes. Yeah, I'm gonna use laser eyes from close up. Sharpshooter's grace, I get to ignore the penalties from shooting at close range, so. Or do I? No, it goes up 1 instead of 2, because it counteracts each other. Okay, so Sharpshooter's grace gets at the D12. I get an upshift from Purple Ranger, right? So that's D8. What am I missing here, y'all? Is that it?
I'm just so inspirational.
Blue aiming. Sorry, I'm doing it in my head one more time. So, blue aiming close range with the lasers gives me at least an upshift of 1.
Those upshifts make math hard.
They do, because starting at D6 is silly. All right, so 8, 10, 12, 2d8. Okay, so I don't get to auto hit this time for some reason. But whatever, it's fine. 2d8 is still 2d8, so math hopefully good. Still anti-armor, so I get to do the piercing silliness. But okay. Anyway, hey, 18 on the first roll plus 2d8. Where are you? 7, 1. Plus 8. 8 plus 18 is 20. Actually, you know what? No, that's not a natural one. I can't reroll that one. Son of a gun.
So sad.
26. We'll hit with his anti-armor. That's okay. I'm alright, alright. And then second pew pew. Same thing. 12. I'm gonna have to roll really good on these d8s. 4. 4. Okay, not 20 total, even with his -6 one hit. So 1 hit, free grapple, and 1 laser shot. Total of quote unquote 7 points of damage, but both of those points of damage seem to be lesser than they should be. But even with lesser than they should be, he looked angry and upset and not doing great.
He's an angry flying monkey.
He's yep. Yep. That's all I can do though.
Now it's Goldar's turn.
Ah, dang it. All right. Well, it was good knowing y'all.
Well,
All right.
he still
So
has to get out of the grapple.
he does not.
He doesn't have
No?
to leave the grapple. He's already where he needs to be in range.
100%.
He's gonna wear you like a scarf.
You gonna whip
Like
my
a
ass. That's 100% correct. Sorry, I'm reading his rules on how he channels energy.
I say, Beaker's probably been in enough grapples to know that you don't need to break the grapple to hurt someone.
Hey,
Zoom position.
so you guys remember when you hit him with all those attacks and he avoided all of them?
No.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, point blank.
You mean the laser he deflected from me?
the
Or
roar. Yep.
Starting with the finishing move, and he just bounced it off like it tickled.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the lasers from our handy dandy hawk.
They're all coming back.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to me, thanks guys. He's using his redirect energy attack.
How were we supposed to know?
You weren't.
Hey, you already said my laser went to a different building. So no.
Yeah. That's fair.
You already made that claim.
It went through him. It hit him and the building.
Plus, does he get to deflect
You're,
all of
you're
them? or just
retconning
one?
your own judgment.
100%.
Yeah.
Well, just
spite yourself.
for how this reads. In all honesty, it should only be one attack, but this is a boss battle. You guys are going to suffer all of Goldar's wrath, or in this case, our poor handy Scorpion Ranger. 22 to hit. I have an 18. That hurts. So 5, 8, 10, 13. Hi, I have 1 point of health.
Oh no.
I dropped the grapple as well because it's the end of the turn. But that's all he can do this round is that ridiculous ass attack. Hello, 1 out of 14. Scorpion Zord over here, like, hello, help.
I mean, add up that damage again.
So 5 from the laser.
From which laser?
The first attack from the main sword.
Okay.
Your
Okay.
8 from your 2 attacks, right? The scream, or how much is your scream supposed to do?
The roaring beam.
Uh-huh.
What was it? I think.
I had it as 8, but I might be wrong.
So technically it's 3, but I gotta double check.
Okay, my numbers might be off. And then lasers from our Hawk is 2. And lasers from our other.
No, it's 4.
Okay, so 4 or 5.
4.
That's 9 plus 3 from our hand. So sorry, 12. I have 2 hit points in.
Hey, there we go. I gave you one.
So Phantom Shift does 3.
Yeah.
Not with the laser.
I had that one right. Okay, so 12. One regular attack from him though, and I'm gonna have a bad day. He's also no longer grappled.
I can only repair Zords I'm piloting or part of a megaform with, so I can't help.
Come here and hug me, Duke. I need medic. Next.
Do you want to combine?
And the
We add you to the pile.
Phantom.
the worst part is his ability with the other weapon. So don't do that. It's a poor choice. Phantom. Strafing run, I assume.
Okay. Need to clarify a couple things. So
Listening.
what upshift is Blue Ranger providing, or is that just for the mega form, for that mega form?
I give, I believe, enhanced
Aim apparatus.
enhanced reach. And then I have a Super Zeo upgrade that gives me a ranged attack bonus.
Someone said something. What did they say?
Upshift. And a single upshift in ranged attack.
Oh man, the bots are
Okay,
saying
so
hello.
yeah. So okay. I was gonna say because when you were saying Rook, when you were saying Blue Ranger upshift, I was like, wait, what? Okay. Let's see. Okay. Second thing, I want to clarify for our megaform people. How do you want to deal with free actions in certain ranger abilities? Because Rhea still has her inspirations that she could technically be using.
I don't know. I have a multitude of free actions, but I don't know what they can be utilized for.
So for free actions, you guys use the least common denominator for the Zord itself. So whoever has the quote unquote least amount of free actions is yours mega form's usable free actions for a turn. As for
I'm
your
just saying,
abilities,
yeah.
if you guys choose to use an ability from your character, it takes up your roll. So someone could still roll for the entire team, essentially, but they don't get the double or triple chance of being able to succeed on the attack.
Gotcha.
Okay, so yeah, your inspirations on.
So the Duke's speed is 6. So however many free
It doesn't
actions
matter.
you get from that.
Rhea's inspiration wouldn't do you two any good in the Zord.
Gotcha.
So that's not gonna be a thing. Okay. So yeah, thanks to Quantum Rangers Upshift, I'm now at 3d6. So thank you very much for that. And yeah, I'm ready to try another strafing run. Yeah. So,
Hit him. I believe in you.
Well, they're rolling. I have a question about Goldar's defense. Is it one specific defense that does that energy deflection, or is it anything that hits him is deflected?
In this form, it's anything.
Uh-huh.
I have crit on one of my d6.
Okay.
Okay, and that total now comes to. Ooh, that is 32.
32 is enough to hit. How much damage you do there, friendo?
So a couple things. So
Listening.
do you want to apply only one alternate effect, or do you want to apply all alternates in here? Plus, I can forego I'll forego double damage depending on that answer.
Do double damage. I don't care about your alternate effects. Do double damage. Because you do 3, right?
Well, yeah, I do 3 normally, but I've got the laser effect, which is a spot, and that's a lend assistance to allies.
Fred, he's hurting. Do double damage.
See, you say that.
But then he's gonna shoot it back at one of us.
Well, so he doesn't get to take the ones that hit him. He only gets the ones that he misses or deflects. So
See, I understand that you say he's messed up, but you also say that he's been seemingly negating some of it.
mm-hmm.
So Do I trust you that 4 is enough to take him down? Is the question.
All right, 4. You mean? Well, okay. You can assume it's 4, I guess.
Well, I'm assuming you're reducing it by 2. That's what based on what I've been hearing.
Okay. Okay.
So do I trust that?
Okay. That's a fair and valid question.
Mm,
So, just as a note, though, without reductions, he has taken 20 points of damage, I think, at this point, without reductions.
Kick his ass.
Which means at least 10.
No, actually, he should have much less. Unless he's been. I guess it depends on what shenanigans Rook is pulling with the upgraded Goldar here.
Honestly, I'm gonna DM
fine,
tell you
fine.
I've only upgraded his attacks.
We'll do the 6 damage.
All right, you do 6 points of damage. It's really not 6 points of damage, but it's 5. And 5 is definitely enough to finish off our handy dandy Goldar of Doom. The swooping Raven comes in and caws him right in the face. Goldar crushes down on the ground and shrinks back down to his regular form, bleeding out from all orifices. What do you guys do? There's a dying Goldar on the ground. Do you go hear his last words or do something disrespectful?
Wait.
Rhea, I vote we just
You
walk the sword
yield.
over there and just grind him like an ant.
Oh.
No, Ray wants
I
to
would-
hear out his last words.
Okay, fine.
Do
fine,
you
fine,
yield?
Ethan like to try to help him?
I have an idea for
Ray's
helping.
good.
He looks beyond help. I'll say it like that.
No. There is help. I would like to give him some morphine.
Okay.
Why?
Just give him morphine?
You just
Meds, yeah. Med kit.
Okay.
so
Okay,
you,
to make
I
him
have
feel a little bit
EMT
better while he
crash course.
dies.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
then I will say, I will never forgive you for what you did to my bike.
as he looks up at
What's
the 3 rangers that have hopped out of their big Zord to hear Goldar's final words. He goes, "Well, kiddos." Sorry. So, can someone give me the Goldar voice for reference so I can get this right? Specifically looking at our Yellow Ranger, or Golden Ranger, I should say.
I got you.
Thank you.
You Rangers.
Thank you. You Rangers. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's been something. I wouldn't call these last few years fun, but that was a hell of a way to go. And that's it. He dies in front of you.
Morphine between the toes.
You have morphined him. He probably would have said more if you hadn't drugged him so much.
Damn
Vastly
it.
You vastly overestimate how invested Bobby was in hearing Goldar's last words.
So, Goldar's dead in front of you.
Rhea's just kind of resting her hand on Goldar's shoulder. Out of respect.
Of what's left of his shoulder. He's kind of a mangled
Yeah.
mess. You guys,
Well, yeah.
the hawk laser got
It's the
him.
thought.
Laying next to him as he kind of dissipates into like a sandy-like substance is the best way to describe it. Below the sandy substance is a creature. You wouldn't necessarily call it a monkey or anything like that, but it just looks like a very shriveled version of the Goldar you've seen. His armor turns into dust, his power shrinks to just about nothing, and he is one step above a mummified dog. Is the best descriptor of him. Laying next to him, though, is a set of large swords. Them being the Quantum Ranger weapons that he had gathered some time ago and fused into his large sword. But there's 5 of them on the ground if you're interested in retrieving them.
Rhea's gonna grab one.
You grab you grab a Omega sword. Or Solar sword, whatever they're called.
Can I get one?
Ew.
Where
You
can
guys
I find these stats?
Great question. They are in Across the Stars, I believe.
What is it?
Stars.
Yeah. I mean, it's just their power weapon for the Omega Rangers.
I need to see what it uses to see if it's really good for me.
What was the weapon?
I gotta find it again. Sorry.
I don't know, but I would like to roll out a trash bag. I mean, a body bag.
Dang, you're just so mean, sir.
And put his corpse into it. From my EMT supplies, of course.
Is it the Quasar Sabers? Yeah, I think they're technically under Quasar Sabers. This is what they are supposed to be. Medium finesse melee, an extendable blade that channels elemental energy. Reach 1, sharp 1, damage 1, elemental damage 2 for its alternate effect. Ranger's choice, downshift 1. Power weapon, sharp. And
I
again,
don't want one of those.
and then when they combo into the big giant Sword of Doom, that's big giant Sword of Doom that does 5 points of damage plus cuts through just about anything.
You just give whoever all of the swords and just be like, just use them.
I mean, you could. You just have to be strong enough to wield them.
Not me.
Yeah, that's gonna be Rhea.
Or Rye if he ever comes back.
Ooh, wait, pause. Hear me out. Could it be the Quantum Ranger because like it fits 5 swords? One guy could hold 2 swords, another guy could hold 2 swords, and another guy could hold 1 sword. And then with their powers combined, turns into a giant sword.
Here's the problem. It requires finesse. I have no finesse.
that is not our Purple Ranger. Anyway, do the rest do the other people that are in their Zords dismiss their Zords, or do you guys keep them out on the street for now?
No, I'm disembarking.
Rhea's keeping Zeph with her.
Okay, but you shrink. All right,
I'll shrink. I'll have the Duke go back into car mode and shrink back down to the size of a regular car because I ain't walking back to base.
Okay, that's fine.
Before my Zord is dissipated, I pick up the remnants of my bike and have it go inside of it because it has that feature that creates an interdimensional space for other Zords if it wanted to.
You have the carrier feature?
I was kind of wanting to.
Anyways, we're picking up Quasar Saber, you're saying?
Yes, if you want to pick up a Quasar Saber and just have it as an extra power weapon on your character, I am allowing that wholeheartedly.
I was kind of hoping to have the Q-Rex still out just to kind of like look at Zedd and just be apprehensive.
Sure, totally allowable. I'm going to hop on the top of my Scorpion as you guys are collecting things, and I will snag one of the Quasar Sabers. Though there isn't a green one, technically, which is lame. So I'm just going to steal a random color.
There should be.
There is not.
Green.
Not in this universe, there wasn't.
You mean you're telling me there wasn't a green condor?
There was not. That's the Galactic
It was
Rangers.
for Blue Falcon?
Is there a white one?
No, there was no white galaxy.
Oh man.
Sorry, these are the Quasar Sabers. That is the wrong quantifier. Son of a gun.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like,
No. Yeah. Sorry.
Galaxy Sabers?
Let me go to the silly team page for this and see what weapons they're supposed to have because they get specific ones.
Whatever. Well, y'all are messing around. Once the car shrunk down, I'll go wander into the Scorpion Zord while it's deployed and start fixing it before you dismiss it.
Thanks, appreciate it.
All right, how bad off was it? What's its max?
Its max is 14, and I only had 2 hit points left. So, negative 12.
4
You were probably
personal
looking for a jump through
power.
time, weren't you?
You know what? Looking at the book I'm looking at, you are 100% correct.
All right, I spent 4 personal
Sorry,
power.
they have the Omega Ranger on the top of here, but it's really the Solar Rangers is what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, I spent 4 personal power. The Scorpion Zord gets back 6 damage.
Let's go. Take it.
So it'll take it a lot less time to recover in the vehicle bay now.
Thank you.
Aren't the Solar Rangers in Shattered Grid?
Maybe.
Isn't that information in there?
No.
I mean, technically speaking, technically speaking, one of the ones on across the stars is a Solar Ranger, the one with the bow.
Yeah.
So
Fair. Fair.
He just uses the bow to shoot the sword.
okay, I can't find anything here.
What
Okay,
are you?
maybe-
What exactly are you looking for?
The weapons they're supposed to be using. Because they have team
I mean,
weapons.
I
that
get
are
that
important.
much.
Armor.
If he knew the name, he would be saying it correctly the first time.
Right?
I know.
It's a solar
know.
saber.
Should have
like-
gave me a gun.
It's right
The only
next to
thing I can
them.
use.
It's right next to them Neo rocks.
Yeah, right. It's right next to the Zero rocks. Exactly.
Hey, you said it. I'm proud of you.
Because I said it wrong first, so you knew I was calling him out.
Across the Stars has the Omega Ranger
Okay, solar form. Here it is.
thing.
Ooh, he's got
don't
the
see
sorry
any-
dice. He's got the sorry dice D20.
Oh,
Let's go.
An 18. Nice.
Yeah, because I need to know what we're adding here.
Gotcha. You know what? For S's and G's, just because I can't find the actual thing, we will use the Quasar stats, though they are not the Quasar weapons.
Okay.
They are the Omega Ranger swords, whatever the heck those are called. Solar
Find them
swords,
later.
whatever. Yeah, if we find them in the book, I think technically, right, because the form just gives you an upgrade to your weapons thing. You just take whatever weapon you're supposed to have with you. Canonically, our universe here, they all had swords. Big sword they put together. That was their weapon set as a group. So just custom weapon.
Quick,
Can we canonically make it 6 swords instead of 5? That way we could say it was the Omega 6 swords. Smells like fish
Yeah.
oil.
No, because the weapon I'm giving you will max out at 5 damage.
And if I can ask a meta question, are we seeing any more combat on this same day?
That will depend on you guys. Actually, so at this point, we are going to go into you beat our handy dandy Goldar. Zedd's gonna come down and pick up his friend's body directly. He will look at the lot of you Rangers on your various forms of on the Zord or by the body or whatnot, and all right, Rangers, you've proven your point. I don't think you'll have any problem with Fishmar if you're able to handle Goldar in his prime here, or as close to his prime as we could come. I'm going to give you a little bit of free time to wrap up what you need to in this silly town, because as soon as you're done with Fishmar, I will have something else for you to do. And I mean immediately. So get your affairs in order. As soon as you're ready to deal with Fishmar, come talk to me. In the meantime, and in between time, I have an old friend of yours that has come through the time stream coming to help find Fishmar. You hear chicken clucking in the background.
chicken.
The one I didn't want.
We're going full circle here. Sorry.
You can smell fear.
Anyway,
Where's the
The-
colonel?
great question. Crawfish is somewhere. He'll also be looking. But at this point, we're going to do some town time shenanigans. As this will be our final downtime for this game, most likely, probably, for surely. I'm going to give you all 3 major actions that you can take, and 1 minor action. So we're going to spend quite a bit of time here role-playing, so this will be a role-play heavy bit. But before we even do our downtime, you are gaining 2 levels of Ranger power, so you may face your final boss at full prime ability. So we're gonna walk through your level up real quick. Anyone want to volunteer to start?
I gotta put everything together for Rhea and myself. So
Okay, if you want to just mute for a minute and then come back and explain it, you're good. All glory to that
Mine will be really
motto.
quick.
Okay, I'm listening there, Greenie.
Greenie.
Greenie. Sorry.
You mean yellow boy?
Gold
boy.
gold
Goldie.
boy.
Golden boy.
I'm gold. It's your golden boy. Did you not hear the song? Anyway. Alrighty, so for leveling up to level 20, Bobby at level 19 went ahead and traded his essence boost for another perk, so I got both. As soon as the computer I am on decides to let me use my cursor again, thank you. Alrighty, so I grabbed Luck, which allows me to reroll any result of a natural 1 on any skill die of D4 or higher, but I must abide by the second result, whatever it might be. And I grabbed Righteous Heart, which allows me to be immune to fear-causing effects. And while morphed, I can spend a free action to gain resistance to any one type of damage. This resistance lasts until the end of my next turn, which stacks very nicely with all my other tanky abilities. Speaking of tanky abilities, I am now a Gold Ranger Prime. I have +2 to all my defenses, an additional point of damage on Megaform Zord attacks that my Zord is a part of, and edge on all strength skill tests. And that is it.
Solid.
I guess I can go next.
If you would like.
Okay. I'll take this step by step.
Okay.
So when I went to go to 19, I got a plus up on my speed. So I'm now at a D8 on my targeting. I also got a general perk. I took Chivalrous, which this late in the game may not matter, but I like the talkie-talkie. So that gives me a upshift of 2 on any persuasion diplomacy skill checks. And I add an additional story point to the pool. And I can act as specialized in any social day. When I went to 20, I became a quantum master. So I get a +2 on all of my defenses. I can now re-roll a 1 on any dice once per turn. And I double all of my movement values. So my little 200-foot BAMF becomes 400. So it gets tricky. I'm out.
All right. While everyone else is saying their level ups, I'm going to step away to use the bathroom real quick.
Okay. Hey, silly question for the people listening. Dodgy is as long as you don't move, you get a +5 to your toughness, right?
No, dodgy is if you move 5 feet or less, you can take defend as a free action, which gives
That's what
snag on the.
Snag it. Okay, well, actually, then I don't need that because I already have an ability that does that. Dang it. For me, I can do mine really quick. On 19, we got the +1 in speed. I increase my finesse a little bit. And then 20, and I get a general perk, which I have to choose. I will pick that shortly. And then on 20, we get Green Ranger Prime, and an upshift to our strength, getting my strength to a 22 base. And then when we're in Green Ranger Prime, we get the +2 to all defenses. So now my base toughness is 24. And then all my other stuff is 19s or 20s and that kind of stuff. So it's pretty good. Except for my wisdom. My wisdom's not that great, but you know what? I'm not complaining at this level. The other thing I get is I deal an additional point of damage on unique weapon attacks. So my pew pew lever action does 1 more point of damage now. Because it didn't do enough before. And then I gain edge on all social skills, which is literally my worst thing. So, you know, whatever.
Oh yeah? You think you're cool? Let me say it. Huh?
Okay.
Okay. I got a +1 to smarts. So obviously became big brain science nerd, maxed out. D12s now, baby. And then my speed also +1. So now I'm maxed out driving. Then for general perk, I hinted at it before as a joke, but I actually have the EMT crash course now. And then that's why I said trash bag instead of body bag. And then using a Blue Ranger Prime +2 at all defenses, so my defense is a little bit better now. And then a additional point of damage on attacks from my powers, so that's cool. And then edge on social skill checks as well. Mwahahaha. Which is cool because I have, social media stuff on the side.
I'm back.
That's as exciting as I get. Sorry to disappoint you.
That's
Oh,
good.
no.
We like
It's all
that.
good, man. Everyone's just focused.
On everything but what I said.
No. Look, I need you to use that
Eyelid.
social media immediately.
Goldar died like a mummy dog he is. Send.
Dang, that's a little ruthless there, dude.
His girlfriend just chimes on, "Babe, that was my godfather."
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Fake.
God, dog, both spelt with 3 letters.
Wild. All right.
For next message, I want a divorce.
Right.
No.
So, side note, since we have a little bit of time while our handy dandy friends are finishing their level ups, any suggestions you guys have for final gym perk for our Green Ranger?
He gets the power of kindness,
I
where he
wanted
learns
to.
how to have a heart and can bring
Heck.
love back into his life.
That's
So
That's not helpful.
technically speaking,
technically.
when you because of your at all costs ability,
Mhm.
you stay at 1 health until your personal power reaches 0.
Yeah.
And Daredevil gives you the Daredevil general perk gives you quite a bit of things at 1 health, which is what Rhea took.
Yes.
I think it should be
Daredevil
the
perk
gem.
is a core book. Daredevil is on a core book.
I could be really funny and take
No,
Lance of
it's
Light,
it's
so we get
across the
two.
stars.
We get 2
Daredevil is
people.
across
of
the
light.
stars, page 68.
We will auto hit Clink the boss to death.
Right.
That's assuming they don't have any absorb energy BS.
Look, I can't seem to throw an enemy against you guys without it.
Anyways,
think
yeah,
that-
we finished up.
I was just gonna make a joke here. I think the last
What you
gem
got?
ability should be the Nutta gem.
Oh wait,
Anytime they
I
have
got
that-
one last thing I need to do, and then I'll finish up. But
Jim, I'll consider it.
Nutta gem. So whenever anything like Crawfish or Minotaur or Goldar says, "Oh no, that does a thing," the gem just a resounding echo of Hartman's voice going,
No!
okay. So for Rhea, at level 19, she got a speed, and she took that into targeting. That to help her with her grid relic, thunderous or energy blast thing that she can use 3 times a day if she so chooses. And her general perk, as I said, was Daredevil. Daredevil is another up 2 on initiative skill tests. When taking damage from a fumble, her next skill test gains edge, and she ignores snags on all skill tests while at 1 health.
Solid.
Health and fine, but she's not taking any snags. And then she levels up to 20. She also got a personal power at 19 as well.
Heck yeah,
Giving her a total
19.
of 13 there.
Whew.
Yep.
Solid.
So she has a total of 13 personal power. So at level 20, she got a strength boost. She specialized in her grid relic for that. And yeah, her grid relic is also at a 2d8. So She's rolling all those dice.
That's a
when
that's a
she-
lot. That's good though.
when she attacks with her grid relic.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, that also reminded me one thing I left off Bobby's. His strength went up by 1 when he hit 20, and he capped toughness.
Toughness good. Toughness good.
Let's see. So for White Ranger Prime is while she's morphed, she gets +2 to all defenses. She also has +1 damage on Zord attacks when she's not in the mega form. So when when she's just piloting Zeph, she gets another damage there. And she gets edge on all her strength skill tests. So technically she could roll that with her grid relic because that's under strength. But anyways,
I'm gonna take trustworthy. By the way, just as the perk I thought, edge on deception or bluffing skills, and a +2 bonus to cleverness defense.
No one believes you. You're a liar. Once a liar, always a liar.
Yep, pretty much.
No, he's not a liar. He's re-liar, and that's the wrong game.
Wrong game, yeah. All right. And for you?
So for Phantom Ranger, 14. She's up to 14 personal power, which means when she's morphed, she'll have a total of 23 health on her own. So yay that. I decided to forego the I think that was a smarts boost for me. Let me make 100% certain. Yeah, I decided to forego the smarts boost, and I took 2 general perks. I took augment both times so that I can take an up 1 on my finesse and my targeting. So that way I have a better chance of hitting things. And for my Phantom Ranger Prime, I get +2 all defenses, +1 damage on unarmed attacks, and I can choose the type of damage on hit, which GM we may have to discuss offline because of the fight that I'm pretty sure is coming up. And I get an edge on skill tests that I use when I use a grid power, but I don't actually have any grid powers that roll skill tests. So
helpful, not yet.
That's helpful, but unless I get a bonus grid power at some point, it's not gonna do anything for me.
Okie dokie.
But that +1 damage on unarmed attacks, hey, that could do something.
I agree. Okay, so now that all of you,
My follow through is a total of 50 feet. So yes, I'm just dancing all over when I defeat people.
wee.
Exactly.
So, as you guys take a day to kind of buff your armor, essentially, right? Make sure that it is in the peak prime condition. All your stuff's good to go. You guys feel like you don't really think your current outfits can get much better. The only way you're going to be able to augment them in the future is to make like better weapons or better tactics. But you're all feeling pretty confident in yourselves as who you are, as people. You might not be the best at everything, but you're really good at what you do, and you know that. So, keep that in mind. With that being said, we get some downtime events. We're going to go round robin, so everyone gets a little bit of a turn. Like I said, you all get 3 major events over the next couple days, and 2 minor events. And so minor events can be... I'm changing it, 2. Minor events is you can tag on to someone else's thing, or it can be something kind of inconsequential, like you go to your favorite burger place or something silly that we don't have to necessarily have any kind of roleplay bits for. But you can also just be like, I was at that person's event, and that was my minor, so I was there hanging out, helping, or doing some kind of check or something, right? So minor events are probably going to happen during moments, not necessarily you're going to have them planned out, but you have 2 of them in your back pocket as necessary. We're going to start with our Quantum Ranger and end with our Quantum Ranger. So round one's gonna start with you. Round three's gonna end with you, and then you'll find a spot that fits good. So Beaker, what does our tree Tritorians try? Tradrew.
Words.
Words.
Hard.
What are you guys doing on your first major event? What are you out and about doing?
First major event is go find Leah.
Okay, right off the bat. All right.
Just right off the bat.
It's not super duper hard. She's basically where you left her, in the safety of one of the other districts. Not in the art district anymore. She's been worried sick about you for the last 4 days since you faked your death.
Was it 4 days? That was a whole week.
It was a whole week. So, well, you contacted her. If I remember, we kind of talked about that. You sent her a text. Was like, I'm alive. Don't worry about it. I'll contact you when I can. So
Burner phone, go.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And this is technically the first time I'd seen her in that whole week. I
Yes,
sent that message, but this is the first time physically.
correct.
Um.
1 second, let me get her voice ready before you start yapping at her.
Oh no.
Whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready.
There's no words at first. The three of us just kind of, as soon as we see her when we walk in, we all just kind of go to her and just essentially give her a huge hug. Um, little misty eyed.
Well, you're home.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I didn't think I'd say that, but yeah, this is home. You're home.
Yeah, I'm thinking this whole three thing. Like, I was really for an open relationship. I don't know what this counts as.
It's
But
it's still me.
crew habits are good. I'll get used to it.
It's still me. It's just there's more of me.
And all its roommates bring, and that's what I landed at. Anyway,
I
Ty, Ty, we're gonna need to figure that out. Sure. Is it over? There's that giant battle with that monster. And I guess done. Did you win?
we won that one, but it's not over yet.
Is
We've
it
got.
ever over?
I don't think it will be, unfortunately. We've got at least two more things to take care of, but we've got a little downtime between that. So I wanted to see you at least one more time, just in case.
Yes, in case. In case what?
In case the worst happens. It's bad. It's gonna get worse, at least for us. I don't know if we're gonna
You,
make it in the end.
you're telling me that the invasion force that you guys fought off, the giant monster you guys have been continuously fighting, that it gets worse than that? A third of the city is destroyed. And it gets
I
worse?
know. I know. I know. It's a lot. Um, does she DM? Does she know about Zedd being in town? Would she have known that?
Um, I don't think she would have a frame of reference for who he is, but you can kind of yada yada explaining his whole backstory.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at. Is like we got Fishmar to deal with, and then we've got Zedd to deal with, who's like this big galaxy, big bad.
So you really think it's worth fighting him? I mean, what if he just does what he, I know that sounds terrible, what if he just listened to him?
No, a being like him, there's no listening, working with. regardless of the outcome, he's going to try and kill us. There's no way around that. And if we don't stop him now, I'm afraid there won't be anyone else to stop him.
But you can die.
I know.
Is it really worth the fight? Do you think they care about us if he's some galactic warlord of doom like who just ants that he's gonna ignore once he gets what he wants? Could you stop being a
That's not
ranger?
the-
Could that stop him from trying to kill you?
I don't think so. Because once you're a ranger, you're always a ranger. That's just part of the deal. That's part of why we're here.
But I mean, you said you had friends that stopped being rangers, right? At least for a little.
Right, but they all came back into duty, so to say.
But they didn't have to. You could just set your morph
Right.
again and stop, right? At any point. You don't have to be the hero that dies. I don't want you to be the hero that dies.
I'm not going. That's not what I'm aiming for, Leia.
That's what it sounds like. You sound like you've
I've
already lost.
no, 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 no. I just go into this with the understanding of the possibility, but know that I am every ounce of strength I have to come back home.
Okay, but I guess you have a 1 in 3 chance, right? There's you got 3 lives there. You should have a cat man now.
It's a little more complicated than that, but
Okay,
there's a little regeneration involved, but I don't suspect he's going to be merciful if he gets his way.
what can I do?
Tell me you'll be here for me.
I'll be here for you. I'll be wherever you need me. I just let me know. I'll be anywhere you need me to be.
I need you to stay safe and just send me all the good vibes you can, because I'm going to need them.
Okay.
We then have a slight fade to black moment as a seagull flies in front of the window. Squawk!
Hey, how'd you know?
Major moments. Okay, after you, Gold Ranger.
All right. I guess a minor thing would be because Bobby just kind of withdrew a little bit and stayed mostly social with the team because just of all the carnage that has gone on through this campaign. So he's going to visit any personnel that he worked with personally, like, Sprocket and all them. And he's just going to take just a moment to have a conversation. He's going to go kind of Mr. Rogers on this. He's not saying goodbye. He's just at least having one more conversation.
Okay, would you like it to be a major
So-
discussion or just kind of a polite passing, making sure you see a couple people kind of thing?
Making sure he sees kind of people and I feel like that everyone's kind of gotten the hint in the air that there's something brewing. So he doesn't want to bring any of that in. He's just going to sit and just have talk with the few friends he has left. And in Sprocket in particular, he's going to hand her a handwritten note that has his biscuit recipe.
That's a major, right?
Find the right voice.
Oh, yeah, sorry. With the robot instead of our handy dandy Sprocket here. Oh. Oh. So it's over then.
Is it ever really over?
On the hand, yeah, famous biscuit recipes. That's surely the passing of the torch to the next generation. Um, and I'm a real,
a-
real terrible baker.
Sprocket, calm down. Look, it's more of a gesture to show you how much our friendship has meant, especially when I was shifting all back and forth and I was a cranky old man at you, or when I was a kid and getting upset and you'd sit through my tantrums. All of that meant a lot to me, and so I just want you to have this. It's not a goodbye. It's an over. This is just a gesture from one friend to another.
I really like that. Why? I like the vibe. I like the vibes. I like it. I'm gonna go work on the scorpion because it needs the major overhauls, especially if you guys use it again in the near future. Um, Thanks, Bobby. And she gives you a big old hug.
Yeah, he'll return with a nice big old bear hug.
Which you will note the
It's,
only time she's ever like intentionally touched someone is when she watched Hawk die slightly afterwards and got picked up by our handy dandy dragon. She's not much of a toucher.
So yeah, just kind of getting at least one last conversation with the support crew. That counts as a minor action, right?
No, that's a full emotional moment there, buddy.
Ah, okay. Well, what qualifies as minor?
Like I said, tagging on with someone else, things like that.
Ah.
Don't worry, you have 3 things to
Right,
do.
well.
You'll have plenty of time. Blue Ranger.
All right.
You are
You're
muted.
Yeah, you're muted.
I'm
younger
stupid. Ha ha ha. Can I do my minor action first?
Like I said, minor actions are more for doing things on other people's turns, unless it's like you go to a burger shop or something that doesn't require
In,
roleplay.
in conjunction with Bobby's turn,
Mm-hmm.
bringing my broken compartments of my bike, since it came with my Zord into the Zord bay and depositing them on the floor, crying.
Okay, you do so. You just leave it there in bits and pieces and walk away and hope for the best.
No, obviously it'd be like, Sprocket, is there anything you can do?
Okay, she will take a look at it, but if that's your minor action, I'm not going to do anything with it.
Check.
Major action? Question mark.
I'll do a major action.
It's your turn.
Yeah, that'll be the major action then.
Okay.
If something can happen to it.
So yeah, you and Sprocket, instead of working on the Scorpion Zord, decide to work on your bike to see what you can do with it. And surprisingly, Carter is going to burn his minor action to come help you and give you assistance on your tech roll or mechanic roll. I'm not very good with the whole bikes thing, but I can hand you bits and pieces as necessary.
Technology. Yeah.
You gonna go grab Bobby and be like, "Hey."
I'll use one of my.
You're there, according to the Blue Ranger.
Yeah, you're there, Bobby. I went with you.
Oh,
She only gave you a hug though. Bullshit.
I swear to God, I'm gonna rebuild this thing into a unicycle with a ridey horse on top.
No, the hell you won't.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll lend assistance to his bike repairs.
All right. Make your roll with a edge and an upshift.
Edge and upshift.
Yep.
Dun 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 dun. Normally could use a smart point to get edge. Is there a way I could get 2 upshifts if I use that ability to expend one of my points to gain
Technically,
edge?
yeah, because you have me helping and him helping. So if you already have edge for something, you could turn it into an upshift essentially.
Okie dokie. Thank you. I now have a D10.
You're gonna need it.
Hey, so that's a 16 or a 7. So I'm gonna take the 16 plus. That's not on my. Where's my D10? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's not better. Okay, so that is a total of 21.
A 21 is a fantastic roll. Unfortunately, you just don't feel like you have the parts or time to complete the repairs.
That's fair.
You think you might be able to get it working, but the teleportation bit is not functional whatsoever. You might get it to run as a bike itself, but unless you plan to run around with it everywhere, it's pretty much going to be useless. And if you need to get it into a spot that's like on a roof or something like that, or in a building, you can't bring it in with the teleportation as
I
per
will
usual.
still take a working bike
Okay,
on
so
ground floor.
yep. Okay, your bike works as a bike currently, but all of the extra teleportation bits are useless. Okay.
That's my action.
Phantom.
Oh, hi. Yeah. So Ellie, in this case, after nearly losing it several times already, she's going to try. She's going to try some. She's gonna actually go try some meditation techniques. If she can get herself, see if she can get herself under control and center herself a little bit better.
Like the
Okay.
ones that Ray recommended to her.
Carter will take his other minor action and assist you with this meditation, as it's something he does on the regular without most people catching up to him, kind of thing.
Cool.
So, go ahead and make a. Oh, this is
I'm
a.
not even sure this is gonna be a skill test. We're gonna be something.
You are persuading yourself.
Oh, I'm persuading myself. Okay.
You have a friend there with you that's giving you edge on the roll, unless you have some way to get edge already on persuasion checks, and then we'll turn it into an upshift.
No, not for that. Not for that. That's okay. But I still have a D6 in my persuasion, so maybe I can psych myself up a little bit. Mm-hmm.
I do the same thing in real life, but I use deception. It's called lying to myself.
Well, not great. 14 total.
14, okay. And then what's your cleverness defense?
Yeah, I actually have somewhat decent cleverness. Unmorphed, it's 15.
Okay. Then you did edge on that?
That was the edge.
All right. So
that was the better roll.
as you are sitting there, Carter's gonna talk to you because you seem to be having an extreme time. You just can't meditate. You can't focus. Your mind doesn't clear. You can't seem to talk yourself into getting out of this funk that you're in. So, Carter looks over to you and says, "You don't have to force it, you know."
That may be, but considering I quite nearly blew us, quite nearly and quite literally blew us all, as the pronoun as it goes, blew us all to hell. I'm thinking I need to bring this under control a little bit more. If nothing else, this has definitely proven to be. It's proven to be equal parts boon and failure. But
Right.
I don't know. I just feel. I just feel like if I can just get this, if I can just get that part of me under control, and when we finally deal with not only Fishmar, but he who shall not be named, then maybe we all will finally have a chance to just be rid of this. Does that make any sense?
Of course it makes sense, friend. Ellie, I have a very personal question to ask you. What are you afraid of?
And Ellie kind of she gets up and she's not wandering out from the room. She just kind of wanders over to, I don't know, a window or something that's there. I don't know, something, just some wall, some random wall for a little bit.
You're over here aura farming. How dare you?
Um, and she says, and she turns around and she says, when Zedd first appeared here, there, there was a point that I was very confused. Things were, things are obviously, but things were looking extremely bleak. I didn't realize at the time, and I sought guidance from one of the Morphin Masters. Zedd sensed their presence and destroyed him very quickly.
Right, right. And then Fishmar came back and stole it from him to depower him slightly.
Well, yes, but it was my fault.
It's your
Even
fault.
even that aside, I should have thought of that ahead of time. That aside, as I'm trying to say, I just have this sense of dread because as Zedd destroyed the Morphin Master, we had a confrontation. Apparently, as she goes, I can't remember everything that you went over, but goes over she goes over how the conflict works, how Zedd explained the Morphin Grid, but then she goes back over some of her teachings from the Phantom through the Phantom Rangers as well, and the things that conflict with Zedd's accounting of things, and that's part of that's been a doubt that's been eating up on her. So her training is conflicting with what Zedd seems to believe is the truth, and every time she tries to fight it more and more, it seems more and more that Zedd has been telling the truth, and now she's figuring now she's at a point. Now I'm just at this point where if we do continue this fight, Zedd gets everything he wants. But that can't. But that's got to be the. But that can't be the way the universe unfolds. There's got to be something different.
Ellie, are you afraid of the bad guy being right? That's what I'm hearing.
You blame?
No, I don't blame you. I understand, but the world isn't black and white. The bad guys can be correct. They can speak the truth. Sometimes it's not even the worst action, right? It's how they affirm their truths and push things forward that's going to matter, right? Zedd being right and then putting everyone under his control and torturing and killing friends and things like that. That's what makes him a bad guy. Him knowing the truth shouldn't change anything. The Morphe Master lying to people to save their feelings or to make sure that they don't turn on the same path Zedd did or whatever, right? They're good people. We know that because they've been on the good guys' side forever, right? They can do bad things. And it is okay to let them do those things, right? Bad guys can be right and still be bad guys. Good guys can do bad things and still be good guys at the end of it. Look at me. done terrible things. You still think I'm a good guy, right?
Of course.
Okay. Then there's your example. When I was dealing with what you're dealing with, my fear that consumed me was I was going to be responsible for all of your deaths again. Couldn't stand that thought. Couldn't stand not being enough or being pushed away or manipulated into a corner where I couldn't help. And then when it consumed me, I fought my way out by killing all of you too many times for me to remember. To killing other rangers, to dealing with zombie madness, and it spawned a death god thing here. You didn't seem to have that problem. You did the whole blanky blanky and then came back to normal. So I think for the record, you're doing better than I did. But I think if you let this fear consume you, you will have a similar result. So I think it is going to be more important for you to just make sure that you are doing the right things, right? And not worry or fear what other people are doing. Because at the end of the day, unless you end their lives, you can't do anything about it, right? And then when you start doing that, you become the bad guy, right? I think the Morphing Master's principles have made a solid person out of you. And if you stick to them, you'll be on the right path, right? No matter the means.
And Ellie's very contemplative, but she gives a nod of understanding.
All right. I'm going to count that as both a Carter and Ellie major action. BT dubs. Jumping over to our dragon. So we're having our philosophical discussions in the meditation room.
As a sort of minor thing, at some point, Rhea's gonna drag everyone out and make good on her promise of drinks for everyone.
Okay, so that will not be a minor. Well, I guess if we're not going to roleplay that and we just have a nice night out drinking, is that good for you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Night out drinking. Da, 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 da. Everyone, roll me a d12. See how much fun you have.
I have to roll 3 of them.
I will let you roll one. Just one is good.
Well, Rhea got 8.
I got a 10.
I also got an 8.
I got a 5.
So you do not have as much fun. Dancing as 3 people is harder than it sounds. Also, you might have not drug Leah out there for fear of exposing her, kind of thing. So you might have just been a tad focused. Blue Ranger.
Dancing with myself.
What'd you roll?
For which number?
D12, you
12.
goose. And Phantom, what'd you
The
roll?
one dice I don't have.
I was waiting for him.
6.
Okay, pretty average. Normal Nate roll.
Yeah, I got a 10 as well.
Okay, cool. So you two that got the 10, have a great time. It's a good night out. Nothing to complain about. Wasn't the best night ever, but like it was good. You notice a couple of your friends are kind of stumbling through the night, so they don't have as good a time. Those of us that got 8s, good night overall, right? But there's just a melancholy to the air that this is like, I don't want to say it feels forced, but it feels forced, right? You guys are trying to enjoy yourself too much. And that's kind of how the end of the night hits. But speaking of the end of the night, what do you do for your quote unquote major action there, White Ranger?
Well, as soon as y'all get home or back to base or whatever, Rhea's gonna immediately go to the training room, and she's just going with the whole mood of the night and the whole melancholy mood, and just like really working herself hard.
Okay. Would any Rangers like to interact with her, or shall I throw a spectral ghost at her?
Well, what do you think?
I'm just making sure. Hey, I gotta ask. Bobby, you see Rhea in there training after a night out drinking, and you had a good time, and she seemed like she had a good time, but she doesn't look content is the easiest way to describe it. So you walk in.
He doesn't say a word. He just gets behind the training dummy and braces it for her.
She takes notice and smiles a bit and continues to practice, but while practicing, kind of goes to Bobby. I've been thinking,
Here,
should
that's
we?
going around.
Oh, shut up. Shut up, you
Please
idiot.
continue. Please continue.
Should we somehow survive this? Would you be at all willing to start a new ranch with me?
Abso-freaking-lutely. I love working on tractors.
She smiles. And there's another thing I've been meaning to ask you.
Go on.
Are you willing to stick it out with me through thick and thin?
Made it this far, haven't we? But that's a yes, in case you want it in plain English.
And she kind of just like smiles and kind of like puts something in his pocket.
He fishes it out.
It's a ring.
Hot dang. Beat me to it. He pulls one out, but it's like one he made from like a washer nut that he like filed down.
And she just pinches the bridge of her nose like, we're just a couple of idiots, aren't we?
Yeah, but we're each other's idiots, so it works out.
Now and always. Dun dun dun. Seagull mode activate. Squaw! As the room fades to black.
They're not even married yet. Whoa!
Shut up, Blue Ranger. We'll hear from you. All right.
You have no room to talk, sir.
Second round of stuff. Anyone want to volunteer to go first this round?
I'll go just to get mine out of the way. Since
Okay.
Like, no, I've done. Did that with Rhea count as a major one for me, or?
Yes. I think
Okay, then
proposals
I'm
is
basically done.
okay.
Yeah,
You
that's
get-
pretty
you-
major.
You got one more.
That's minor.
But okay.
13 illegitimate children later, here I am. Minor action.
You know, when you got 30 seconds, man, maybe that counts as a minor action. I'm sorry.
Jeez.
Speaking of Blue, what you doing?
Me?
Yep.
Oh. I guess I should probably go over to my my future wife.
God damn it. Let me go find my voice mod. Okay, ready when you
Jesus, Goldar's voice.
are. Right.
Tonight on As the Grid Turns.
Well, condolences about your uncle.
Yeah. Dad's taking it pretty serious, and they gave it a lot of space, you know. Or something. They're dedicating a full planet to him, letting it go, and realize it was that important. I thought it was kind of a goofball that both my uncles have statue things dedicated to mom. Made a whole planet dedicated to her planet, which is crazy because yeah, that's the one that liked it. But you know, family drama. You ready for it?
Am I ready for it?
Yeah, Mister. I'm just gonna put that in. Have you even got me a ring yet?
I'm gonna ask you to take off the voice mod because it's really difficult for me to hear.
The voice mod is off. She asked, have you even got me a ring yet?
Oh, have I? I don't even have enough money to get you the ring I want. I've been saving up.
Yes, with your ranger stipends. Right. Okay.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Hey,
whoa.
social media is monetized.
As a side question, you could make a wealth check to see if you've.
Sure, I'll make a well.
Okay, that's under social.
Oh, I have edge on social checks now. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Vincent's disembodied voice. Don't you dare use my fucking ring.
If I have to, I have to. But okay, here we go. What type of check under social?
That's a really good question.
Animal handling?
Right now, I want to say it's under just like a straight up
Performance?
something or other. Here, I'm gonna find it real quick.
Jokingly, Ty is there in the background. Go, 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 go. That's my minor action.
One of your 3 minor actions. You can be 3 places at once. You can have 3 minor actions.
Bum, bum, bum.
You know, romance is technically under persuasion. I've never made you guys make a romance roll once in my life. What's wrong with me?
Interesting.
I mean, would that at this point would that just be like, well, the night went?
Yeah, for most of you, yeah. None of you are trying to schmooze your way into relationships. You're already there. I think the only one technically that's single now is Ellie and Carter. And Carter didn't even know he's single yet. We'll get to that on his episode.
Ouch.
Oh, it's gonna hurt. You guys are gonna cry.
Don't get it twisted.
That's a 15 on wealth, I suppose.
Okay, we'll run with the 15. 15's good enough. So with that, I'm gonna go to the index and see if I can find it from there. You get a moderately good ring. It's not the best thing you could afford, but it's passing to say the least. It's simple but eloquent. Not necessarily
Something from Walmart.
Yeah, not necessarily something from Walmart. Like you went to an actual jeweler and it fits and looks nice and is styled how you think she would like it. But it definitely isn't like platinum 78,000 diamonds. Does not look like a space princess's ring. Aha, basic wealth check. Page
Or
130.
VTubers.
Or that, to be fair. Aha, here we go. So, with a plus 15 for your wealth check, means you could afford something of a middle class rating. So, kind of like I explained, you went to a jeweler, probably saved up something that's 3 months worth of pay, kind of thing.
Yeah,
it's a nice ring.
Gold band, lab grown stone. Looks nice.
Looks nice.
Whoa. Well, I have is that EMT course? I picked up the EMT shifts.
Right. Got that EMT money. Nice. Your social media finally paid off. You know, something. Anyway, jokes aside.
She asked me the question of if I had a ring.
She did, yeah, because you've already proposed.
And so, I suppose, since there's nobody where we're at, right? We're just at her house, at her pen.
Yep. You will notice, just as a side note, that all of her streaming equipment is packed up.
So you're coming with us, right?
Yeah. Yeah, if you guys live, not that I'm super worried about it. Fishmar is kind of a pushover, but whatever. I'm surprised Dad isn't dealing with it himself, but I think he just wants to see if you guys can do it.
Well, last time we talked, you were saying something to the effect of, what if we all dipped?
It's still an option, Ranger Boy, but you didn't seem too keen on it. And from what my spies tell me of your other Rangers, they also aren't too keen on the whole leaving while they have a chance.
This is true.
So, you guys will fight
I
Fishmar.
believe that they are going to attempt to, from my understanding of the situation, is the goal of us as a group is to fight against Zedd and lower his power levels and force him into retreat or defeat. Correct?
Okay.
That, like, from an out of character standpoint.
Out of character. Question to the group.
I think our current goal is basically just to survive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
pretty
the
much.
goal is to submit to his whims.
No.
No, just play along long enough not to die.
No.
Yeah. So we're playing along and going to go with him wherever he's going, or just
Yes,
pretend.
I believe that is the plan. Is after you guys deal with Fishmar, you will do what you were told until the opportunity to deal with him presents itself. Right? Is your form of survival currently?
I mean, that seems the best way. Plus, if he's taking us away from Earth, then all the people on Earth we care about will be in less danger from our shenanigans.
The people from Earth, yes, or this Earth, from the town.
From
Gotcha,
Dogwood,
gotcha.
at least.
Away from Dogwood. Okay.
Quantum's like, that's not what I
Is-
was thinking, but goddamn it.
I would like to go with her to the zoo.
You go to the zoo. Well, what's left of it.
Depression.
So during the invasion, our handy dandy blue aliens basically carpet bombed it because it was a high populated area, though they didn't realize it was non-human people. So there's remnants of zoo, but it's not really not out of, they're still digging up bits and pieces and trying to put things back together. But it's basically a crater
The
in the ground.
monkeys. What about the monkeys?
You could assume
Or the horses?
they are probably all incinerated.
Wow, you fucking ruined my date idea.
Yeah,
Uh,
definitely ruined that for you for sure.
fumbling with my social skills. Go on to be like, well, this was why didn't Carter tell me? Wonder if he knows.
He hasn't gone there yet. He hasn't been back to work since like 3 weeks.
Well, hun, I pull out the ticket that she signed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is where we first met and where I first fell in love with you. And then I'll bend down and present her with a ring.
All right. Here comes that D12 roll.
Love at first sight.
You know what? She smiles and says, "Well, you're a fucking cheese ball. But I think I can deal with you a bit longer. I think you and your team are a bunch of idiots for even worrying about my father at this point and not running while you have a chance. But as long as I can keep you safe, I think I'll be all right with things. Those other yahoos, that'll be on them, but I can keep you safe."
Aww. And then going for a kiss. Aha, she accepted.
Seagulls appear out of nowhere yet again. That's the fourth seagull scene. We've only ever seen seagulls once in the show until today. They're everywhere. The wind bloweth, and they are coming from the ocean, baby.
To be fair, Dogwood is next to the ocean.
Yes,
so...
no, it makes sense. Seagulls are meant to be here. It's fine. Anyway, squawk away. Who wants to go next? Just kidding. I'm gonna make White Ranger go.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Phantom, unless you have something ready.
Rhea's gonna be individually training everyone.
Okay. You go through a training regiment with your friends. This is a quick action, but go ahead and do an athletics check. Upshifted. There's 5 of us. 1d4 times. So give me a 1d4, and that's how many upshifts you get.
Okay, hang on. Oh, I don't have my updated sheet.
So don't worry about it. Just roll your 1d4.
Oh, 4.
Okay, so 4 max upshifts to whatever your athletics is.
So that would put you at a d10.
Okay. Four.
Total?
No, that's with the 4 and 4, so 8.
All right.
No, because you're making an athletics roll.
Yeah. Yes. No.
The D4.
You confused me.
The D4 was to upshift you.
Okay.
And then now you're making an actual athletics roll.
Okay. That's 20 and
A 20 and a 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 24.
Much better. Okay. So with a 24, you have fantastic success with all of your comrades. Make a note on your guys' character sheets. The first time you make an attack on your next combat, you will all do an extra point of damage. Caveat with physical attack, so the next melee attack you guys make.
And just that one.
Just the first one to yep, just to represent, you put in a little extra force from the little extra training you guys get.
First successful, right?
Yes.
For success.
Qualifiers.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing the Lance of Light doesn't count.
That is not a physical attack or a melee attack, so no.
My sword will do 3 damage.
That's the hey, and then crit on it. Slap them real good. Okay. I really need to plug my phone in over here. It's dying, y'all. Next event. Next thing. Next doohickey mabopper.
I mean, apparently I'm going last on this round, so right?
Yes.
I feel like I've had all mine. I had the 2 majors, and I think helping him fix his bike counts as a minor.
Mm-hmm.
Back to me, unless
yes.
wants to do something first.
No, you got it. Go. I'll go next.
Okay. So the minor action in this case, first and foremost, what is the time frame approximately we're working in? Approximately. Is it
Um,
a week? Is it 2 weeks? What's the time frame we're working at?
it's a few days at most. It's not a full week, unlike last time, where you're having to
Not
recover.
quite a full week. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Um. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Taking Carter's words somewhat to heart, at least. Ellie is going out to get herself a nice outfit. First off, she's going to get herself something nice to wear, and she's going to once again try to mingle.
All right,
Try
we
to
do.
mingle among civilians.
Are you doing speed dating mingling, or are you just kind of like going to
No,
a
it's
coffee
just
shop and chilling?
it's just kind of it. Mm, let's say she's going to a dive.
Interesting. Okay. Well, that'll be a social interaction silliness. Or cultural. Let's do cultural. I think cultural hits the right one for this one.
Can Rhea offer to go with her?
You still have a minor action, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah. So yes.
That's very interesting.
She's offered to have sort of a girls' night out.
When she sees Ellie getting ready.
Yeah. She kind of walks up to her like, going somewhere?
I figure it's probably time that I at least try to socialize and try to have some experiences before whatever comes up next.
Think I could be sort of your wing girl? She kind of she's pulling a pun as Zeph kind of crawls up on her shoulder, puts out her wings.
What is
What?
That's
They both kind of face palm, both her and Zeph.
cut to black right there. And you have them over at the dive as Ellie's just kind of trying to, she's talking with the bartender or whatever. She's talking with, talking with people who are there, just trying to, get the feel of the place and have experiences basically at this point.
Fantastic.
And
go ahead and make a cultural check and roll with edge as you have a friend kind of stopping your faux pas.
Okay. Well, good thing I have plenty of culture, though. Plenty of that. There you are. Well, thank you very much for being here, Rhea.
Why am I picturing this while they're doing this? That Carter and Bobby are just kind of standing with a couple of beers somewhere random, just doing the King of the Hill bit. Yep.
Maybe Bobby, but Carter, that's on. I don't know about him so much. Bobby just to check on Bobby to keep an eye on Rhea. But anyways, yes, thanks to Rhea, that is a 24.
Fantastic roll. You have a really good time. You would make friends. No one really knows you're a ranger or nothing. You don't get any benefits from these friends, but you feel welcomed back for sure. At a minimum, you could come back here and enjoy it. As a social bonus, the next time someone tries to hit you with a fear effect, you can negate it one time.
Hey, I like that. Okay, cool.
Somebody said, if you don't mind it, it don't matter. And that shit stuck.
Yeah,
too funny.
I'm sure someone had some. I'm sure a few people had some words of wisdom, and probably she was hit on more than a couple times.
That's kind of the reason why Rhea was there, to kind of like punch out any guy that was too far.
That one,
Anyways,
not worth
there we
it.
So,
Bobby
Dear
just drags the unconscious dude off and explains to him where he went wrong on the way.
dear Blue Ranger, do you inform Carter of the zoo's demise?
Oh yeah, minor action.
Minor action. Yeah, all right. Major action for Carter then. As soon as he hears that
Social media post. Via
no,
like
that
tagged
would
in via the social media.
that would literally be the worst.
There's a before and after picture,
It-
one of the zoo whenever Vicky was there, and then like one of like me with Vicky after.
do you legitimately is that where you what you do?
Yeah, and then like at you, it'd be like big sad.
Yeah.
Freaking gremlin.
Oh my god. Instead of a semi-adult reaction, Carter is not having any of that bullshit, and he immediately goes to where the zoo was. Because he hasn't checked on it in a couple weeks because he's been, a little busy trying not to die and being a sludge ball and all the other things. He just hasn't made it back to work because, end of the world shit.
In other words, he's fired.
Well, if he had any coworkers that survived, which he didn't, all the animals, all the people that worked in the zoo, all the people that were there visiting when the bombing run started essentially are gone. Which included his. I said what?
You said half the zoo. Is there a chance that half the zoo animals survived?
Oh no. The half that survived was like walkways and other bits of infrastructure. The Chitauri, no, sorry, that's not what they're called. Sorry, chaos. What are they called? Genasi. Okay.
Chitaurians.
Sorry, wrong. Over here marveling it up. Anyway, they came in and took out the life signals essentially. Right? It was a target of an attack for what they assumed to be a populated area. Unfortunately for them, the population was like 30% random animal. So
What about the reptiles, dude?
Dunzo.
They're cold blooded.
That does not change the fact that they have a quote unquote life signature. It's not a heat signature, a life signature. But anyway, Carter's not doing so hot after this one. Because as you guys know, he'd been with someone pretty much this entire campaign that we never brought up. Because it was never relevant until right now. You know
Him
what?
and the monkey had a thing.
No, that was the me and the monkey did not have a thing. I mean, we did have a thing, but it was more like a friendly rivalry, because I'm the only person that spoke his language. I rolled a 10, so I take that like a fucking champ apparently. Which I'm gonna translate to is I don't break down crying.
Good thing I didn't buy a ring.
Was nowhere close to that. But yeah, you guys won't see Carter for like the rest of the time while you guys are doing things. Because he's at the zoo digging up bodies and helping find bits and pieces. That's what he's doing.
Well, at least you can't say he doesn't also do it to himself.
Rand may offer him a job at her ranch if he survives.
Yeah, about that. Purple. Quantum. Finishing up this shenanigans before we go on a quick 5-minute break.
Yeah, well, I was gonna have everybody come over for a nice home cooked meal.
Is my girl
I mean,
invited?
every-
Zedd's invited?
No.
Fuck you, no.
You said
Hell
everybody.
no. Hell no.
Just picturing
Go
Lord Zedd at a
Beyonce,
family meal.
yes.
I'm gonna call in my favor for Carter. He's coming.
Okay, I will I will not require your favor to come in if this is your main action. But it is been, I will just make a note, it's been a couple days since you've seen him.
Fair enough.
And
No,
he will
it's
and he will
essentially just
and he will come in just ragged and gross and apologize profusely.
I think at this point, everyone on the team recognizes the 1,000-yard stare on his face. 'Cause we've
Rhea
all
just
had
kind
it at
of
one
pats
point.
him on the shoulder, like, I get it.
yeah, yeah. This is the so this is it. This is the final meal. This is the final family meal with everybody
Whoa.
there. And,
Ser-
Whoa,
se-
whoa, whoa.
serious question. Is Vicky there?
if she is, it wasn't intentional.
Do you want me to roll for it?
Say yes. Say yes.
Fuck it, why not?
Every family dinner has drama.
She's
Every
there,
family dinner has
baby!
drama.
And looks pretty. She takes this like a serious
it.
thing.
And yeah, I mean, this is also essentially everyone's real first time meeting Leia, except for Ellie.
Bobby's met her.
I'm also wearing a blue
No.
button-up curled shirt.
Bullshit.
I thought Bobby.
I was gonna say Carter's met her. But
Oh no, it was Carter. That's right.
Yeah, it was
trying to remember
Carter.
what- I was
Carter
trying
and
to remember.
Ellie.
Actually, no. Bobby
Yeah,
did technically
but,
meet her when you pulled her
later
out of the
they-
rubble.
They still have some.
No, that wasn't Bobby. That was Vincent. Never
They,
mind.
they still be looking at Ellie a little bit weird, I'm sure.
So
By
you-
now, I hope
Like,
not.
you're still hanging out with him.
So what is the home cooked meal you make for everyone?
Corn dogs.
Nuggets.
Well,
Straight up.
you
No,
know I brought biscuits.
For so many people, corn dogs would probably.
Yeah, it's going to be a potluck. Main
Rhea
course
brought
is going
chili to go
be-
with the corn, with the muffins.
Oh no,
Biscuits.
no.
Biscuits.
No chili.
It is.
We're all bringing stuff. We each bring an item.
Wow, can't even get a word in.
You guys are
And
too
there's
excited
3 of
about
you,
the
so that's
food.
impressive.
All right.
Man, you're good. I'm busting your balls, man. No, so it was going to be a mix. So I would imagine Leah would make just a big, huge batch of butter chicken and naan with rice, and I would end up making a pork loin wrapped in bacon with a peach chutney as like the two mains,
Solid.
and then ask everyone to just kind of bring some sides along.
Fantastic. Beaker, just as a note, your camera is super blurred out for some reason. And then for everyone else, what do you bring to the potluck?
No, it's not.
Oh, aside from Bobby bringing his biscuits, Rhea brought her famous chili and corn dogs.
Chili and corn dog. Solid.
What time of day is the potluck?
It's a dinner, so night.
Ellie probably went to the store. I don't know.
Please tell me store-bought cookies.
Or something. Yeah, she got one of the vegetable platters or something. Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Like, this is new. This is a different one.
I mean, you could have always sunk to Norman Osborn's thing if I brought a fruitcake.
Blue Ranger, what'd you bring? / what did your now official fiance bring?
Pumpkin spice chocolate chip muffins, and she brought some form of like iced coffee.
Interesting. Carter brings oiled cheesed Brussels sprouts, oven baked.
Good choice.
Could have brought zebra.
He went there.
Too
He
soon.
went there. He
Too
went there.
soon.
Please tell me you didn't tell that to him.
It's
Please
finally
say you didn't
Carter's
say
turn
that.
to punch somebody.
Not at the house. Not at the house.
Is that something you actually say?
No, no, no.
All right.
I
Well,
wouldn't be that.
odd even, baby. You done said it out loud.
Which one?
Odd you did, even you didn't.
Oh dear God.
I'll take a 4.
Okay, you did not say it. You thought it real loud. The intrusive
Zebra
thoughts.
cakes.
Zebra cakes. Rotten zebra cakes.
Anyway,
Wow.
so you guys
Nice save.
you guys sit down and are at the table together. Is there anything you guys wish to discuss as friends, as family, as rangers on your next mission? What the point besides eating food? What is the point of our meal here?
I would essentially raise a toast um, to this found family. Um, we all came from different eras, different times. We've all been here various lengths. Um, some of us were, raised here. But the grid brought us here now. And it's had its ups and it's had plenty of downs. But through it all, we have grown stronger together. I think some of us more than others, looking at Bobby and Rhea and Nathan and his girl and begrudgingly. um and I look at Leia and it's just like some of us have found attachments here. And I think it's a wonderful thing. I don't want to lose this. Any of this. Ta-da.
Cheers.
To
Cheers, Hoss.
keeping the family together.
Here, here.
Random out of character question. Is Viren here?
That's
Everyone.
I feel like he should be, yes. Unless for
Yeah.
unless for some reason there's a no.
He heard it.
You
He
did not
heard
forward
Vicky was
him
gonna
in the
be-
email chat.
He heard Vicky was going to be here. He's like, nope.
So speaking of him being here, I will switch over to
No.
Vicky's voice to start.
I'm gonna call you Rangers just because honestly, that's what I've told you for the last year and a half that you guys have been causing havoc here. And I will start with an that obviously one of you more than others. But I've gone dead south with a lot of you. We might have started off as those villains, foils to each other. But I hope that moving forward, you guys will be able to bust me on whatever you decide to do. I don't know if that's any other but that is my what one of my best friends tries to do with his life, his afterlife. And like I said, woman is pretty much definitely a little loyal to me. So in turn, the easiest way to say it is I'm all your teenagers. I might not be a ranger myself, but if you need me,
She's got dyed blue hair. She's half the Blue Ranger.
She has bright pink hair, says Byron. Um, he also looks over and says, Rangers, I also know your names, but I'm calling you Rangers because I'm addressing all of you. I have good news before we continue our celebration. I was able to secure Rye's release before your final battle with Fishmar, so know he is safe and recovering. I don't know if it'll make you all feel better or worse, but he didn't give them anything of value. He didn't break, which is pretty impressive for what they put him through. I don't know if he is all there currently. When I tried to talk to him, I didn't get much out of him. But he's alive. So there are other reasons to celebrate. Not all of our friends that we thought lost were lost.
As Byron describes, what's happening with Rye, Bobby's just going to kind of put a hand on Raya's shoulder because she knows that she's probably going to take that a little bit hard.
Rhea kind of gets a crease in her brow, and you can tell she's probably planning on trying to talk to him.
On a positive note, not that you need it, but I approve all of your relationships. I'll fill out the paperwork later. Ha 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 ha. No? Alright, well, I tried. Thank you for
for that, isn't it?
It was less ha-ha funny, more appreciative funny. It's not the kind of funny you get a laugh out of, if that makes sense.
I submit him the packet that you're supposed to do for the army, except for the Navy.
Did you file your C-01?
I was gonna say, what's the Helldiver form? We need to fill that out immediately. Anyway, jokes aside, you guys have a really good meal, right? Is there anything else that you guys would like to talk or discuss during this meal itself?
Bobby will be the guy to ask the question. So, what comes after Fishmar? Realistically, I mean, I know but you know what? Someone's got to say it. What comes after?
Do you guys not know?
I mean, he knows what Zedd's plan is, but
no. But I mean, you guys know Zedd's plan, right? For what happens after?
After we get rid of Fishmar, he's going to drop us on a planet and have us fight till we die, basically. Right? That was the plan. He wants to keep the grid maintained.
That's how he explained it.
Yeah, I'm not letting that happen.
Not on my watch.
So, do we have a plan, or is it pretty much sit there and once we're left to our own devices, come up with a plan?
I say if we're given the opportunity, I'm not against fighting him.
But is that a fight we can win?
I mean,
what choice do we have?
I'm not saying the fight's not going to happen. I'm just saying, do we have to have it now?
Not right now, of course.
You know what I mean, though, darling. Listen, look, I'm just saying, after all this, all the immediate threat Dogwood is done. Zedd will leave us to a thing. We could actually, we'll be fighting whatever random critters he throws at us, but we'll be in our element and we'll be in a relatively safe space to figure out what our next move could be. We could come at him from a stronger position instead of just doing this ragged, just dogged, just constantly just fighting over and over and over and over again until we got nothing left in the gas tank.
Unless he splits us up like he split up his ranger guy. He already had a ranger following him. He split him off. Told him to do stuff as an individual. He didn't have us have him work as a team.
You telling me we wouldn't find a way to find each other? I mean, we keep finding. I got tossed in the space-time continuum. I came back.
I'd like to not lose the crystals that we got. Maybe there's a way that if we utilize them, so that they can't be utilized in whatever capacity he wants.
Look, Bobby, I understand where you're coming from. And I think I speak for a good bit of us when I say this.
At least 3.
We were taken from our homes already once. For myself, I've found a home here. I'm not leaving again.
Well, I'm open to
Right.
suggestions.
Rhea grabs his hand. I get where you're coming from, but I'm not willing to lose you.
You won't. I'm just saying we come up with a plan, pace this thing out. I'm not saying not come back to Earth.
I don't know. Being on a planet far, far away, killing monsters doesn't sound too bad to me. But I pretty much burned the last of my connections yesterday, day before. I don't know how long ago it was, but I ain't got anyone left here. So that's just me talking. Besides you
Got
guys,
us.
obviously. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, but we'll be together regardless. I hope.
Vicky pops in and goes, you don't have to leave the planet.
Rhea kind of raises her eyebrow at her. Can you run that by me?
Yeah, what you talking about, Pinkie Pie?
How do I say this? Once you finish Fishmar, Dad's gonna give you a choice.
And what's
the
that?
choice?
That sounds unusually magnanimous of him.
Well, you don't have to fight monsters on the planet, Molly. You just stay here. You just can't be rangers anymore.
How exactly he's going to enforce that?
Well, if you guys remember you're under his control, he'll just restrict your powers. At least that's what he thinks he'll do. And it's not like if you suddenly start morphing, you can find your him. That's gonna be more. Stay yourself and see what happens. But, to my understanding, that's the choice he's gonna give. Yeah, everything within these days is the choice you have to choose to do things for him. Whether the choice seems realistic or not, you're the one that gets to make it. I don't know, I could be wrong, but that is how I got into something about it. She wasn't on board, she wanted to say on the spot, but she's a little bit feisty these days.
So we may or may not have a choice then. I feel like I know how Ty's going to vote. Looks back over to Rhett. Rhett, honey, wherever you're at, that's my home. So if you want to go fight, I'll fight with you. If you want to stay here and just retire to your ranch, I'm all over that.
Rhea kind of just squeezes his hand and says, "While I feel the same, I can't help feeling like he's gonna pull something."
Oh, it's no offense, Pinky, but it's Lord Zedd. Of course he's going to pull something. His new nickname for her is officially Pinky, by the way.
I mean, that's fair enough, but that's all I know. I'm not even idea if he might pull something down. But it's not like you Rangers have fought him directly yet. He's no real magic issue besides your. And this guy is legit. He's been under his control for years now, so it basically already is being in his head. There's no real reason. I mean, look at how he treated Goldar even after he died. He does care. Come on.
In his way, I suppose. Certainly not like the Zedd from the stories I heard about from my home dimension.
Well, your Zedd hadn't won, had he?
No, the Machine Empire ended up winning.
Right.
They rousted him out in that timeline.
So, I mean, maybe this is just...
Justin had the tales from the Rangers he fought with, so that got passed down to me because he was the guy who trained me. So
Right.
I heard tidbits about the the original Rangers who beat him.
So the choice is either be a ranger on a planet fighting a war, or stay here and retire. And we don't necessarily actually lose our capability, we just don't use our capability. And then, but if we do use it, then we would be ousted.
I mean, that
We'd
sounds
oust
about the
ourselves.
big and small of it.
I mean,
someone's got
we
to
could
go.
still be heroes without capes, right?
I mean, that's certainly a
I like
point.
point at like an EMS badge.
Well, partner. Some of us can. I ain't nothing else but for shooting. So, if anyone's got to go to a planet to fight monsters, I know where to go. That keeps the rest of you safe.
Ty, you're being awful quiet there, Hoss.
I don't like it. I don't like any of it.
But we're not there
It's not
yet.
the final. Yeah, and it's not even the final move. It's just the next move. Who's to say there won't come an opportunity later, even if we take Zedd's offer, if it is indeed offered, that we would find a way to step up to the mantle again. I mean, at the very least, it might be a nice break.
Maybe it would be.
I take Leia's hand. Just
And she takes
squeeze
yours.
it.
She squeezes back. She looks hopeful at you, though. There's a pleading in her eyes.
Yeah. Okay. If we get the chance, I'll take it.
Ecstatic, excited, but respectfully.
Bobby look over to Ellie and be like, "You've been awful quiet, Red."
Overall, our chances, even against Fishmar, are slim at best. Against Zedd, there's even less of a chance at that. At any point that I can do, that I can stop even one more dark force, that's what I'm going to do. And if the rest of you are content one thing or another, that is what you must do. That's not what I can do.
On a side note, if when and if we beat Fishmar, we'll probably be able to find those Morphin Masters that yoinked up and free them.
Would there be a way for us to hide our crystals with the Morphine Masters so that Zedd does not gain their utilization?
Whoa, wait. What if we just took him to that machine on the base?
What machine?
The one that
The base that's controlled by Commander Crawfish.
Yeah. But he's an idiot. We could just go
Yeah,
on
he thinks
there.
we're on his side. We could just say it's official Zedd
deposit
business
the
and he'll
thing,
believe us.
see whatever it happens, and then deal with the combined version of whatever it is. I mean, because my understanding is it's this timeline's Zeo crystal.
I mean, it sounds like in our wheelhouse of crazy ideas that are crazy enough to work and crazy enough to kill us all. Who knows?
I thought it was his weapon. I thought those were Zedd's.
That was the humans made it. They were doing research on it. They've been
Oh, we should
experimenting.
probably talk to somebody who knows something.
Byron, what do you know about it?
Make him use the voice.
No, don't use the voice.
Too late. I've already pushed the button. I know what I know, but I don't think that's a terrible idea. I don't know what it will do, but if it's anything like the Crystal particles that you guys already have picked up and some kind of ability to reforge them as something stronger, who knows? It might be something that will give you enough power to fight who you need to fight later. Worst comes to worst, it's a weapon that's in Zedd's hands that wasn't strong enough to beat him. Then he's just got another weapon.
You don't make this sound very good.
It's not very good there, friend. It's never very good. Unfortunately, you Rangers didn't get it easy. This isn't a Saturday morning cartoon where the heroes win outright. Sometimes you just gotta take incremental wins until there's nothing left to fight. Sometimes you gotta take losses and take 2 steps back with 1 step forward. And just keep fighting.
Now remind me.
I'm listening, Bobby.
These stones, aren't they tied to the rifts as well?
No, they're Triforian tech.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's hard to keep it all the same. Most of my head's in a hood of a vehicle of some kind, so I try to keep all this straight, but
No, your guys' stones are something that's brought here from Triforia as a last-ditch effort. The first time Zedd was here.
I mean, we can mix them together or we can't. I mean, sounds like just an idea.
I have a question, statement, thought. It seems to me like Zedd doesn't necessarily mind when his underlings commit acts of violence against others of his underlings. Right? Just like, first and foremost. Commander Crawfish is in charge of the entire military of Dogwood area. And if we're going to stay in Dogwood area, perhaps we could, challenge Mr. Commander Crawfish for command.
You
defeat him.
You see that creepy. You start to see that creepy smile come across Rand's face. I kind of like that idea.
Then, even when we're retired, we have command of Earth's forces separate from Zedd, and command of the Zeo crystals that we would relinquish. And we get to defeat the Crawfish.
And the boom boom laser.
But,
okay, now I'm on board.
Imagine the kind of potluck we could have with Crawfish.
Red kind of loops her arm with like, I knew that would get you.
As I said, whatever it takes. But I am going to fight one way or the other.
I think if we're gonna fight, that might be the way that we fight while looking like we're not fighting. Right? While we don't have to transform if we're in charge of an army.
Zedd isn't here right now. He's off planet.
What?
With Goldar's burial. She said that earlier. He's not here right now.
In our defense, it's very hard to understand the Wiki voice mod.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But Carter points and says, if that's the action plan now, he's not going to miss one monster.
I grab a muffin. Let's do this.
In the morning, though, I'd like to finish eating, and I hear somebody brought something chocolate for dessert.
It's evening, and it's chocolate chip pumpkin spice muffins, and I hand you the muffin I just picked up and grab it.
Hell yeah!
All right, you guys finish eating your food, and at this point, we're going to take an actual break for a couple minutes for potty, food, all that fun stuff, because we're sitting at the 3+ hour mark. Yeah, and we'll go from there. So, BRB. We're doing Purple Ranger
song?
Quantum Song. It's the Purple Quantum Song.
Oh, it's that sad one, isn't it?
That's
It is.
Space Between Stars? Or...
Let's see if I can find it over here.
It's gonna make me cry again.
Sorry. Fractured Light. Here it is.
Time bends. People change. But I stay. Woke inside a drifting stream. Splinters of a Triforian dream. Threefold soul in one true mind. Lost in time but never blind. Front line of every storm. Bruised and bruising, battle worn. This may fail, but I won't break. I carry what the others can't take. I hold the fractures in the light, worn by years, but holding tight. Time may twist and fall away, but I'm still here. I choose to stay. Through every change, I find my form. The calm inside the quantum storm. Not just a fighter, I remain. The constant through the shifting strain. Ticking seconds, stretch and bend. Starts and stops that never end. The years don't move the way they should, but I hold still. I do what's good. She sees through the flux and haze. Leah's voice in time's strange maze. Where others fade, I stay defined. A soul that's synced with hearts, not time. Change me, shift me, still I stay. Waves may roll, but I don't sway. The past repeats, the clock resets, but I'm the truth, it never forgets. I hold the fractures in the light, through days that stretch beyond the night. My edges blur, but I don't fall. Still the voice when the echoes call. Each second splits, then realigns. But love's the law that crosses time. With every tear I earn this name. The purple soul inside the flame. No matter how time turns.
Got muted. Hello. We have returned, or at least I've returned. We'll see when everyone else is returning out.
I've returned.
I'm back.
Such a good song.
Still trying to put a name to that fucking band it reminds me of.
I don't know, but it must be a good one.
Pink Floyd, baby.
Hello.
No.
Meatloaf?
No, definitely not Meatloaf.
Ah, Oh,
Like for whatever reasons, like I'm going like the Allman Brothers, but it's not Allman Brothers either.
No.
No, it's pretty. So it's supposed to be psychedelic rock. So
Yeah.
it's trippy, man. Got that 70s vibe.
Same genre as Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right. So
you guys like how I came up with that plan on the fly?
Bobby is suitably impressed.
Straight up raw. Not pre-planned at all. Just
off the brain.
like
I
last
like it.
15 minutes.
So you have two choices on this quote unquote assault. You can be direct and talk to Crawfish and challenge him directly because you all know that's how he got his job, and he assumes that's how
Yeah.
command structures
Well, I know
work.
Rhea's vote.
Or you guys can deal with the crystal stuff first and then deal with the Crawfish.
No.
Might be
Definitely
easier
Crawfish.
to deal with the crystals after we have the base
Yeah.
interrupted.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Because then we have control of the crystals.
You
And
guys
we
are-
get to use the crystals in combat if we need to.
Okay, so you move past the guards and security and say you need to see Commander Crawfish, and they begrudgingly bring you over there. You guys will also notice that there are way more blue soldiers than humans on base currently. They've kind of assumed a ton of the positions that are like the guard posts and things. There's still plenty of humans around, but they seem to be way more into the security detail and that kind of stuff. You see their officers kind of more directing things and doing stuff, and they seem to be moving with much more purpose than you saw before. But you approach Commander Crawfish. He's in his office, kind of just sitting at his desk, twiddling his claws, and you come in and, ha-ha, Rangers! I heard you had to slay the good Clay.
Indeed, we
that
did.
Was just he just jumped in front of a
threw the
bullet.
punch.
Interesting. He seemed like a smarter man than that. But regardless, how can I help you? I know our boss is out of town, so are you looking for me to give you directions?
Well, we were. Can you describe to us again exactly how you got this?
Yeah, so I came in from a time warp, and the commander was here sitting with a gun, and he shot me a few times, which I took as the challenge for this position. And I jumped on the occasion, and the occasion being the commander's face, and yeah, I ripped it apart, and yada, 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 and got his
So-
job.
Challenges are whenever somebody shoots a gun.
I mean, sometimes it could be taunts or straight up talking, and you know how things
I use
usually
my
happen.
free action to pat Carter on the back.
No.
Carter looks over at you
You're
and
seeing
says,
Rhea cracking her knuckles.
I think the Crawfish has other fans there, buddy. I think I gotta step this one out."
So, if say some people were to come and try and challenge you,
Mm-hmm.
would you recognize that as a formal? Is there a formality here?
Are you challenging me, Ranger? My only rule is it has to be
Oh,
one-on-one.
This
Rhea
is what I'm
steps
trying to get. I'm
forward.
trying to get that base. Trying to get rules here.
Yeah.
Rhea's like, I'm just gonna come forward and say it. I feel like a challenge.
You feel like a challenge. But I've been doing some reading. I only think there's one ranger here that's worth my time. No, not you, Nathaniel. You're a no touchy. But there is one of you that killed my predecessor.
And who is that?
I think it was me.
It was Purple Ranger.
Yeah,
That's
I think it was me.
There's only one ranger good enough. Definitely not the dude who just killed all the other things.
Yeah.
I cheated. I shot
Yeah.
people.
Bobby sitting there honestly trying to remember if Crawfish was one of the dudes he hit with his truck.
All I remember is having 3 confrontations with Crawfish.
I remember just boiling a bunch of crayfish like for food growing up.
Mud bugs.
Got the, got
So-
the
I
one
do.
on the run.
I do remember
So,
a couple fights with the mud bug. Yeah.
Purple Ranger, this is the DM kind of shoehorning this being your episode here. Would
yeah, I kinda
would you
figured as
like to
much.
have your one-on-one battle with Commander Crawfish here?
1-on-1 because he's a Triforian.
I have a
Pum, pum,
question.
pum.
Oh.
Can
Well, Rhea's kind of grumbling, stepping back and crossing her shoulders.
can a ranger use multiple crystals or just one crystal?
You guys have only seen one crystal at a time work. But in all honesty, I don't think you've technically tried multiple. But you know only one attunes to your wrist at a time.
Mm-hmm.
What counts as interference? Can I morph and then just like power heal without touching him from a distance? Would he know?
Yes.
do you think
power-
you are,
Commander
Vince?
Crawfish doesn't have a morpher, so how would he really know? He's not tied to the grid.
He can see you though.
But out of character, I will remind you, Commander Crawfish is one of the monsters capable of creating doppelganger ranger minions.
Okay, well, I forgot that he
It's
had,
true.
But it's also a
ahead.
1-on-1, so he would violate his
He
own rules.
stated
breaks his
1-on-1.
own rules.
I'm just saying
If he
probably
breaks
has
his rules, you're coming in.
Yeah.
I was just arguing that he probably has some passing familiarity with grid mechanics.
Gotcha.
Fair enough.
Anyway,
That's fine.
upon Rhea looking disappointed, Bobby's just going to pat her on the shoulder. It's okay, baby. You get the next one.
Okay, we're gonna use this fat cat with a
Don't
gun.
intentionally shout words of encouragement and preparation.
Yes! I used
I
that
could
in the
definitely do
D&D
that.
game once.
I'm
Okay.
just picturing like the moment Ty wins, he's like, "Yeah, I did it." Rhea just walks up, decks him, and goes, "And now I'm in charge."
Kicks a
Hey,
court.
that's my face, not the board.
That's if she can hit me. If she can hit me. My toughness is a 30.
There it is. Hey, look, we'll even.
Like mine is now too when I'm more
All right.
Forgot.
solo
Unlimited.
fight.
I
Solo
touch mode.
fight.
I'm gonna move you guys out the way and change the map slightly.
Fight.
Oh, this looks like a warehouse.
Try
So-
again.
You are brought to a small aircraft warehouse. So there's enough room around here to do stuff and things.
Oh yeah.
You can see some tanks on the
Oh,
outside.
you're all
There's some
the Klingon
spectatory
battle
stuff.
music going on.
Dun, 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 dun,
Sure.
dun.
If that makes you feel better.
Can
Some
we
of-
treat this like a UFC fight?
Yeah, that's basically what it is. He announces
Nate-
to the entire
Nate?
base.
Nate, for the love of Zordon, don't live stream this.
Oh, it's definitely getting recorded. Okay. Hands
Oh,
down.
Leia's
Okay,
gonna
okay.
hate this.
All right.
Live streaming would kind of give away, what we're trying to do on the slide.
That
That's
doesn't
what I'm
use
saying.
Earth live streams. We already went over this.
You think there aren't aliens on Earth that are going to live stream it onto the Galactinet or whatever the hell they call it?
Yes.
All right,
From the
right.
multiverse.
All right, Rangers. We don't have a ton of time, so let us focus up and start the fight. There's a ton of soldiers here watching this fight because again, it has been officially sanctioned, essentially.
I'm sure
Only
Rhea has
paid subscription members can view this on my live stream. It's only live streamed, not recorded.
I imagine Rhea has mixed feelings about standing with a bunch of Terrassi about watching this fight.
Good point.
I was just gonna say, GM. I think maybe Gold Ranger needs to be standing next to Rhea.
There you go.
Yeah, hold her back. So she
Yeah.
doesn't stop me.
Like
Or-
that probably makes more sense, right?
Or her picking random fights with some of the Terrassi crowd members when they start cheering Crawfish.
Gotta find Crawfish. I found
Really
his
giving him
spider.
dirty looks like you
Alright.
better not step in.
Um, I would like to spend a minute while they're talking to observe, and then tell my boy, info about his capabilities, if they're equal, superior, or inferior to himself.
I mean, Ty can establish mental contact with you, and you could kind of be his man in the chair for this fight.
As
That's
a note, so obviously he is not gonna summon people because he's limited himself there. I mean, threat level, a level 20 ranger versus a threat level 6. I'm gonna tell you this because you guys have fought him several times. I don't think this is gonna be too bad. I mean, you guys already know his special ability.
Yeah,
he does.
he like negates one at the first attack, right?
Yep,
He
every round.
negates the first attack that he gets hit with, but that's okay because you got 3 attacks. So
Yeah,
Because I was about to say, I got 3 attacks that do. I can each one does 3 attacks, so I have 9 in one
You're
round.
breaking the rules. You're fighting me with 3 people. Ah!
Okay. Anyway,
so first attack every
and I-
round, just slap him, and then
Oh
We
no,
still have to
this is
hit.
going to be real quick,
So-
probably. I
All
do
right.
still have to hit.
Only
Yeah.
only one of your 3 people can jump in the ring at a time, and then they have to like tag the other one in.
Anyway, he is one. Remember,
Royal
he is
Rumble
one.
rules, gee.
One quantum
Okay.
ranger. Stop talking. Roll your initiative dice.
Bang.
Yes,
Younger,
sir.
stop backseat drive.
That is a 15.
I rolled a 17 with just the 20, so Crawfish goes first.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, his initiative is +6, so Oh, and I maxed that out. Let's go. Critical on the initiative, baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Ooh.
6. There you go. Yeah.
We've established I am already morphed, right?
Yes, you are already morphed.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's gonna hit you with that deformed power sword.
Okay.
Yep, actually, yeah, he can. That's fine. He can get close. It's not gonna hurt him. Where did my D20 go? It's left me again. That son of a gun. What I get for playing with my dice, so I was paying attention. Anyway, oh, there it is. I found it. Yeah. 2, baby! I'm not even gonna roll the other dice because he can't hit you. What's your base?
30
I
toughness. I don't think he's touching me.
don't think he can touch you. Yeah, it's kind of a pointless fight.
I don't think he can.
Yeah, he's gonna get some serious upshifts to get you. But go ahead. He only gets 1 attack. So.
Shit. Okay. Um. Let's hope I can roll well. I'm gonna first attack with my quantum sword.
Okay.
So I get an upshift right already from
From blue,
Nate's stuff, right?
Yarp,
That's just 1 upshift or 2?
just 1. I get 2 when I use a
Okay.
power weapon because he spent one of his other
Yeah,
things specifically on
You're
me.
special. Yeah. Carter was special. Got it. And I
blue
get
is granting 2 upshifts as a standard, so because he took both of the grid techs for upping our power weapons.
So we did get
With the
a
one-
double upshift.
No, just
So it is 2
the-
upshifts.
the first one is just a single person. The second one's the team one.
Both of them are team. Both blues grid techs
One
are team.
is focused for blasters, so blade blasters attacks of your Power Ranger team goes up, and then the other one is power focuser, which is upshift all power weapons.
Got
Then you
it.
took the Zeo at level 17, right? Zeo Tech Augment.
I did. Yep, my bad. You're
So
correct.
that's two on the power weapons.
Yep.
Oh, sweet.
Never
Okay.
So
mind.
you're at an upshift 3 there for power weapons.
No, just 2.
Yay.
I guess
I'm
if-
just
if he's
saying.
got his own upshifts, yeah.
Yeah,
2
I've got
for
1 additional. Yeah. Because it's a whole action to do the Zeo crystal boost and all that, but I don't think I'm gonna. I hope I'm not gonna need that. So I'm gonna take the quantum sword. I'm at a D8 at that point.
All right, roll to hit.
Yeah. Trying to think. No, I'm at a D10 because I get the augment, and then there's 3 upshifts. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
And then aim.
D10. Not with the sword.
Why not?
Didn't we just established that earlier? No, aiming with the sword, right?
You can aim with the sword. That's what we established. You can aim any attack.
Oh.
You just only get 3 in a round.
Well, shit. Okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna do that. So, specialized.
How dare you?
And I think I'm gonna do the quantum cut for the first one.
Okay, so
So
ignoring his armor.
Yeah, ignoring his armor.
All right, roll to hit. Oh, also, what kind of damage is your weapon doing?
It is energy and sharp.
Okay. Did not hit his hang up.
One of each.
Okay. Did you hit?
Well, let's see. I mean, I'm rolling everything to see if I get a crit. So, give me a second. I think that was it. 6. I don't think I rolled the D8 yet. 19 with a crit on the D4.
Okay, you hit with a crit on the D4. As per usual rules for his silliness, he negates the first bit of damage. But you see a crack in his shell.
Okay. All right, well, you know what? This is the second attack of this first attack. I get 9 of these, so we're in for a ride.
You get 9 of these, jeez.
I do. I take a double, like 2 downshifts. That's why I was counting all the upshifts. I think this is gonna hit, but it's a 23 with a crit on the D12.
Got it. Gosh dang. How much damage is that?
That's 4 points of damage.
All right,
That's 4 points of damage.
He's still alive, but that hurt.
Yeah, I bet it did. Third attack. 2. Yeah. All right, let's see. 25.
Got him.
That's 2 points.
All right.
He's still standing, isn't he?
Warrior standing for sure.
Okay. Let's see. Third attack of the. Ooh, shit. Now this is just shits and giggles, I think. Wait. That was. Oh no. That was. Oh man. It knocked my D20. I had a good number on it. Oh, goodness. I swear. Yeah, that was it was a 14 plus 6. Yeah. 20 with a crit on the D6.
Double damage for another 4.
Yeah.
So you finish your 9 attacks, by the way, I assume.
I'm sure.
But the rest of them will auto crit, auto hit. And the first one broke his armor, right? You saw it kind of crunch in. The second hit him really strong. Third hit knocked him unconscious. Fourth hit crushed through him. Fifth hit started squashing him. Sixth hit chopped off limbs. Seventh hit started squishing bits. Eighth, ninth, just a pile of squoosh.
Ty probably would have stopped at some point. He probably would not have gone that far.
I don't know, man. You got a lot of things to work through.
I feel like Anger Ty should have had this one, or Passion Ty. This might have been a Passion Ty moment.
Yeah, Anger and Passion probably would have had it out for this.
100%. But yeah, he's
Yeah.
a pile of mush at your feet. Didn't even make it around.
He really didn't.
Ray goes, hell yeah!
I just sighed. Like, well, that was easier than I thought.
You see several of the soldiers and various other people at the base give you a salute. Welcome to the command structure, sir. That's not really how we do things
Yeah.
around here, but if you do what you did to him, to us, no one's arguing whatsoever. You're the boss.
Oh, good to hear. In my stead, I let the White Ranger lead.
Wow.
There's a
My
lot of
plan and everything.
there's a lot of confusion, but no one's arguing with the man that
She
just
is my
turned.
second. She is my second. She is my number one, my number two.
They don't seem to have
Ray
any
goes, hell yeah!
questions about that. They're just like, okay, whatever. Leave us. Let us do our thing.
Ray totally looking at the Tarasi at this point, but I'm being like, suck it.
Yeah. You're welcome.
No, she's just going. She's going and pointing at her eyes, and pointing at them. I
You didn't
told
want
you.
All right. So I recommend we kind of look through files or go and check out this machine, but I like going through files and seeing what we're up with.
To R&D.
Okay. Well, there's
They will definitely be
Interested
doing that for that.
in the giant robot that they have not talked about.
so the giant robot was scrapped quite some time ago.
And disappointing.
But they do have files and notes and all kinds of fun stuff. If you guys go to the R&D section, there are several white coats kind of standing around working on things. And oh, Rangers, are you here to deposit your power crystals? We already collected clays from the battlefield the other day, along with the other two that were unassumed.
Did you rinse clays off first?
No, I don't think we did.
Probably.
Who is this? I missed that.
Just a lab coat.
Random worker.
Yeah.
Unnamed NPC.
Well-
Okay, we can get attached to this one.
So
His
can
name
you
is Bob. I'm
tell
killing
us
him tomorrow.
Exactly. Okay. Can you tell us exactly what this is meant to do?
You're the commander of the base
No,
now,
it's
right?
okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can tell you whatever you want to know, boss.
I like this.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Just want to know how much restraint it's
Yeah,
taking Bobby
really.
right now to just. How much restraint it's taking Bobby right now to not run over to the giant gun and just ogle it.
Ray is kind of like holding him by the
Look.
back, like,
My
stay back,
my two tech guys,
stay back.
my two tech specialists, and I look at Bobby and Nate, and I'm like, they're the ones who are really going to understand this. So
Right.
tell us all, please.
Okay. Yeah, so this is an infuser, is the easiest way to describe it. Once you guys load up the slots we built for it, we will cross mix all the gem's frequencies and harmonize them. Essentially fusing them into one superline structure. We assume that this structure will create a moving power source to augment whoever is using it or whatever we put it in. The plan was once we got it to put it on the grav gun and have the ability to crush a planet or two with the estimated power output.
So, say we did that and we shoved it into the big gun and then we aimed it at a certain giant dragon robot that a certain intergalactic emperor rides around in.
Then said
In theory, of course, all strictly hypothetical.
of course, sir. I would say they would have a bad day, but again, in theory, we haven't tested it, and we only have 3 of the crystals currently. The U6 have the other 6.
Well, team, this seems to be what we were aiming to do, right?
Somewhere in the
Definitely
back
should
of
have
Ty's
Carter.
head.
Hmm?
Somewhere, I was gonna say, somewhere in the back of Ty's head, he could hear Bobby's excited voice. We got a Death Star. We got a Death Star.
It's a Death Star.
What's a Death Star? Oh man.
Actually, Ellie asked the same question. What the hell is a Death Star?
Rhea says, I got some movies to watch with you later if we get the chance.
So, Carter will be the first one to pull his gem off and hand it over.
Yep, I'll do the same.
Okay.
Rhea does so.
As
And
you
Bobby.
as you all do so, you can feel your powers kind of not weakened, right? But you don't feel as protected as you did before. Not that you guys always use the power up, but yeah, you definitely feel like something that's sapped away from you. You're a little tired all of a sudden, not as energized.
Rhea can kind of hear Zeph kind of whimpering in the back of her head.
So you guys load up your crystals?
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes.
To use the crystals, we normally had to use points, right?
Personal.
Personal power, yeah.
Okay. Just verifying.
Yes. Why? What's up?
I was just thinking. I'm thinking currently.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Do you hand over the crystals?
Yep.
Okay. You guys put the crystals into various slots, and they say, "Well, here goes nothing." And they turn on some frequency noise-making machines. You see the room vibrate violently. Is the easiest way to describe what happens next. There's flashes and bangs, and you see the rocks kind of like look like atoms. Is the best way to describe the visual, where they kind of just like circle around a nexus, and kind of fuse into one black gem.
Don't touch that, Carter.
Cutter immediately goes, I was thinking the exact same thing. As the gem floats there in the air, just kind of rotating slowly, right? It's just it vanishes.
Fuck.
It's just that's the invisible trait, right?
Is that supposed to happen?
When I say vanish, it doesn't just like blink out of existence. It like flash of light and it's gone.
Please look
Track
at
it. I look at the lab code, like track it.
They look around and we can record some frequencies and see if we can find it. But I know where to look. But sure, we'll see what we can come up with.
See that you do.
Out of character, you will be able to get this information. It will not be helpful currently, as you guys are based on Earth, and this thing is far, far away from Earth.
Well, I figure I'll at least use my authority a little bit.
Well, you're still the
And
commander of the base, and they don't seem to be asking any questions about who's in charge with the rest of the Rangers. You guys have essentially have a free pass on base now that there's no monster in charge. Okay, so we started a little late tonight. So this would be an optimal time to kind of wrap things up. Before our final episode in 2 weeks. Oh, rough to say, but that's neither here nor there. That's the end of tonight's episode. Let's get our goodbyes and tell people what's coming up and all that other fun stuff. So tonight we're actually going to start with Chaos and Dragon. You guys got anything fun coming up soon? Channel going well? Thoughts you're working on?
No, we're making progress. As far as the channel goes, probably going to be the end of October, November, somewhere around there that we finally we may put up a few test videos first, obviously, make sure that everything's working that we want to. Again, I do want to give a shout out to Jared for providing me with links and such to learn this stuff. It's been very, 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 very helpful. Beyond that, yeah, Bay Area, we are going to the Northern California Renaissance Fair on October 4th. So, yeah, we'll be there. Just like we did for GalaxyCon, we'll have our backpacks. They got the big old Epic Sages logos on them. They'll have, I'm SS Perfect Chaos, that's Dragon over there. And yeah, so we would love to see somebody there. Yeah, we're just gonna be going as guests, and you'll see Rhea and Elf Ears.
One other thing for our final episode, even if Epic Sages hasn't gotten the amount of subscribers that I asked, I will show my face.
Hey, bonus. I'll take it.
Okay. Other than that, I am SS Perfect Chaos on most social media platforms. Find me there. Say hello. Let's talk nerdy. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. Jared, on your end of things, what's your channel doing this week?
Well, over at Couch Quest Gaming, we have officially finished Hogwarts Legacy, and also finished our short romp through Double Dragon Gaiden, because it's a roguelike. There's only so many runs you can do before you kind of have seen everything. At least that's for that game to offer. So this week on Wednesday, I will be streaming the Sega Genesis version of Mega Man 3, going super old school. And then for the RPG side of things, I have actually started a playthrough of Pokemon Infinite Fusion, which, if you don't know what that is, it's a Pokemon fan game where you can fuse different Pokemons together to make horrible Frankenstein abominations with the best stats of both, if you're careful. So,
Wow.
Pokemon version of Impossible Creatures PC game. Incredible.
It is nuts. I know exactly what you're talking about.
so yeah. And of course, you can catch me with all the Epic Sages craziness that's going on.
Good. Beaker.
Heyo. Well, last night I didn't have my game. I was sick. I'm sad. But this Wednesday we have Tavern Talks, 9 o'clock Eastern. I can't remember the guest. I'm horrible. Keep an eye out. I'm gonna post it, at least in the day.
You're breaking
so
up
be there.
real bad there.
Thursday I should be back. No. How about now?
You kind of solidified, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe, hopefully.
What did I miss?
Wednesday's guest, you're a horrible person because you don't remember a name, but you'll be posting it somewhere, and then you kind of broke up.
I'll be posting it in the Discord like I usually do. In the community area. Because I don't remember who it was, and I got told by James who it was the other day, and I fever state. Thursday, I will be back in the garage working on those minis again, hopefully, with my poor painting skills.
Way better
They
than
are not
mine.
poor.
I was gonna say, shut up. Shut up.
Well, I get shit on over here at home, so.
Okay.
Well,
Just know
like,
that I'm
you
so
can do
bad.
this
I don't
lava take over here and over there. Like, what the hell? I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But
ridiculous.
So working on those, and then nothing this weekend. It's kind of an off week. Although in the coming weeks we've got a bunch of stuff coming up. If you don't mind me talking about that,
please. We got a little bit of time.
Next couple of weeks on the next couple of weeks we got Vampire the Masquerade crossover with Werewolf Up the Apocalypse. It's going to be a short little series that one of newest Misfits is going to be DMing. That's going to be on the alternating Sunday from Power Rangers. We've also got a couple of one-shots lined up that I can't really talk about exactly what games they are. They're still like in development games, but they're very fitting for October.
Ooh, spooky,
especially
scary
the one that
skeletons.
I'm going to be a part of. Very, very fitting. Yeah, traumatizing, honestly. Yeah, October. I'm not actually running any power game. Like I said, our players are going to be busy with cons, and so pick it up in November. So, yeah, I think that's all I got going on right now that I at least convey.
That's a lot.
It's a lot, yeah. That's
Pretty
good
good.
It
though.
is a lot. Or
Jumping down to younger
is a
there.
different-
This month's code begins with a C.
Yes.
I'm really trying to remember the
Your
word.
camera failed.
That was so bad that Rook's camera died.
I can see me.
I'm
That's all that
trying to
matters.
honestly remember the word. I could have swore I wrote this down somewhere.
It's September, if that matters. It ends in 907.
Concentrate 907 is
There
the
we-
code for this month.
There we go. You got it. Concentrate 907. All right, 10% off the website, and then Younger is hosting D&D this Wednesday. We're doing things on an island. There's frogs.
Dun, dun.
Always frogs.
Yeah, people really want to see what happens with the frogs, but the players want something else.
Anyway,
How
Snide
concerned.
commentary aside, like I said, next episode is our last episode of Power Rangers. So we're going to be doing a couple unique things for Power Rangers, or the end of it. For those of you that listen to my silly musical stuff, we will be releasing the full playlist of all the character songs that we made through this series, at least on Spotify, and it's going to have its own playlist, and I'll post it in our chat so people can just run through it and things. But we might distribute it on something real as well, but we'll get to that later when it is appropriate. Other things to keep an eye out for. September is a really easy month for us. We're restocking, resupplying, kind of relaxing. Our next big event is in the second week of October on the 10th, called Dungeons and Flagons. We'll be at the local university, running games and having a small event up there. It's a pre-order table ticket event, so you need to buy your tickets ahead of time so you can guarantee what tables you're going to. I think they got 8 whopping tables with 5 slots each, so there's 40 play spots that you can play in, and not to mention all the people that can just run in and watch and view the live streams and live games and all the other cool things they got going on. They got raffles, and the first 100 people in the door get a cup that has the stuff and things on it. Commemorative. Thank you. That's the word I was trying for. And yeah, we'll be there. We've been encouraged to bring the laser to laser things and make it smell like terribly burnt leather. What else we got? Yeah. That's all I can think of. Wednesday. Check it out. And the next week is obviously podcast, but we'll get there when we get there.
And
Oh,
we'll
Cosmere.
eventually have new
Sorry.
order stuff.
Yeah, we'll show that off soon. But after Power Rangers, I'm going to plug this now because I'm thinking about it, is we're doing Cosmere, the RPG. It's all set up. We have our cast members figured out, mostly. Backstory's all done. Music all done. Pictures all done. Looking like in the poll I'll get to reveal some of it ahead of time. So I'm super excited about it. For those of you that like Brandon Sanderson and the Stormlight Archives, that's what the TTRPG is based on. If you like the Trauma Rangers, prepare yourself. This is going to be the trauma in fantasy realm. But good, there'll be progress. That's how you get better. You go to therapy. Anyway, jokes aside, thank you guys so much for. Well, some characters do. Sometimes you just got to do the self work. But with adventure in mind, have a wonderful time. Have a good night.
Good night.
Boink.
We're scattered, scarred by fate, fractured hearts that learn to wait. But in the storm we found our flame, a bond that time could not contain. The past tried to break us down, but together we wear the crown. Nexus rise from ashes born. Legends forged where time is torn. Not just power, this is will. Strength that fire can never from echoes deep. We heard the